Hello,
on time,
everyone.
On time, Matthew. On time.
We've just been talking about that. We are live.
It is weird, you know, when you get up to 200. What is it? 226. Right. First of all, he spells live stream wrong. I noticed that.
Yeah.
Then he put the wrong thing, and then
I've got the right number tonight. Hopefully, yeah.
But then you put, is it 226? Yeah, I put mine for 227 next week.
Yeah.
Well, then not to press the live button for. Is this the second or the third time we've not done that? Where you've not pressed the live button?
I think it's the second time. Well, I've done it once. That was a long time ago when I was doing something else. When I was doing it on my own, I never did it again. No, I just know if that red's not in that corner.
That's what really you can see the red in the corner.
I can't believe he didn't notice it. So.
No,
he was getting stressed, but he's not here today. Everyone, his mum's not very well.
No,
so we'll send our love to Tez. He's having, if he's watching,
and the lovely Barbara. Get well soon, lovely Barbara.
Yeah, she's not too good. She's in hospital, I think. So
yeah,
get well. So but we are live, everyone. So we are here. Yeah. So it's just you. It's just me and Shabby, and we've got a guest a bit later. So we're gonna have Scott on, Scott Whitehouse. I don't think we've ever had him on his own. So
he's been on ZSR though. He has been on, hasn't he?
Yeah, but we've never chill kind of. He's probably been on with loads of other people, hasn't he? I would have thought. I'm not sure we've had him on his own.
Probably. Has he ever done a quiz, Scott Whitehouse? Has he ever done a quiz with us?
I don't know. But
it's good to do. Hi, pal.
Yeah. Thanks for first in the chat. Yeah, but
I've got to go and see Mandalorian. So my wife will go. She's adamant. She's got no interest in it at all. So
no.
G-Force is my new wife.
Yeah. Are you is G-Force gonna hold your popcorn? Is he?
Oh.
Are you going to buy yourself one of those attack popcorn things?
No, but I tell you what I do want. I like the drinks one because I got the up there, just there where my finger is. I got the Jaws one. Do you remember the drinks Jaws one? Yeah. It was done as the and I've seen the He-Man sword, and that looks awesome. I've got to get that. Oh,
you can actually pour drink into the top of the handle or something.
Yeah, you take the handle off and you pour it in, and then you take the long part of the sword off, and so it's just like, and you can drink it.
Oh my!
I'll never use it, but it just looks awesome. Do you know what I mean? So
I know this.
How big is that attack one?
It's quite big, but they want 80 quid for it or something. Something stupid like that.
I'll just watch it on a Geek Strong video.
It's the first attack I've bought in years. I'm like. There's better AT-ATs out there and cheaper AT-ATs than that load of
That's the thing. You just put Geek Strong on, you'll see it there. Oh yeah, that'll do me. That'll save me $80.
Oh yeah, he's got
$80 for a popcorn bucket.
I know, but yeah, the He-Man ones look really cool. I mean, that one with Skeletor sitting on the steps.
Yeah, they look awesome. But I think I'll just get the sword. That's it. I'm because it's going down another line and it's start buying all that, and I won't be doing that. So
yeah, I see there's a load more figures coming out, isn't there? Origins are doing their Origins. It's weird that Origins are doing their own wave of the film figures, but they're not releasing them in the shops. It's the
Mattel Creations, which I go for. I've just got the latest one, the Beastman one. I showed it last week. My Beastman one.
I think it's just weird that.
Well, I'm happy they're doing it because I didn't think Origins. They said that the Origins is going to be put on hold except for Mattel Creations. So I assume then if they're going to do film ones, it's going to be there. And but I'm happy they're doing it because, like I said, I'm not getting the Chronicles. I'm not getting. They're doing, I think, 4 lines. I
know it's going to get a bit confusing for people.
So I won't be doing that. So I'll just stick with the Origins.
I'm going to buy I'm buying the budget ones at 12. I think they're $12.95 over here.
Oh, I tell you what, they're cracking though, aren't they? All the articulation they've got and stuff like that. Yeah, they're great. Why not?
I'm only picking up the Skeletor and the Skelly Guard. I think that's probably the ones.
They're the ones you want.
Yeah, they're 2. Yeah, I might get 2 Skelly Guards. I know they're on. I might get a couple of them. I know Amazon have got them on there, so I might pre-order them. But they're not coming out to Amazon until the end of May. Yeah. And I think Star Action Figures and a few people have got them already. But
one thing I did bring up this week, and I was talking to the lads in the group about it, was the Panini World Cup. I thought, let's do that this year, get the stickers and stuff. But apparently, to do that book, it's about 1,200 quid now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So apparently, because there's 40 something teams and there's over 900 pages. So they've got the money's worth this time. So all the lads, some of the lads was getting the feeling they don't want to do it because how expensive it is.
I know. It was. I mean, I don't know how much is an England shirt this year. They're not cheap either.
Yeah, no, but I just loved doing the paninis as a kid. You know, the stickers got need and all that. And I thought, oh, that'd be great if we all did that. But I don't think they're on for it. So
I pressed it, Jonathan. It's all right. Don't have to remind me.
I've
been doing it long enough. I don't get all that Spectrum rubbish and all that, getting all huffy. And he just got to buy himself a new laptop, isn't he? He just won't buy a new laptop. So
they're expensive though, aren't they?
Yeah, they are expensive. Yeah, I know. Save up for a laptop, Tez. So sell all that Spectrum stuff. Get yourself
sell all that. Oh, they'll only have about a £5 if you sold that Spectrum.
Yeah, no one's going to want it, are they? Yeah,
no. I've been on a real vintage kick. I was talking to Scuba this morning and Jeffries, and I said to him, the thing about it now is that modern's getting to be the same price as it. So I've been picking up real Ghostbusters, old Pee-wees, all the vintage. And then the prices I'm getting, I just got this. Do you remember this? The Highway Haunter for Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, like the bug comes out of it.
Yeah, I mean, look at it; it's absolutely immaculate. It comes with the engine it had at the back, the Ghost engine, and you press the buttons and it comes up to make like a ghost or whatever, underneath. That cost me with shipping $41, which is the same price as the Deluxe Black Series, and that's from 1987. And I was just like, so I've been doing that. I've been just vintage He-Man, this sort of stuff, Pee-wee stuff, that kind of thing.
Yeah, gotta be done, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking, for the same. The thing is, they're wanting $30-40 now for the modern stuff I collect, and I just thought, you know what, I can wait for that. I'll wait for that to go down a bit and start getting the vintage for the same price, and just go because there used to be. What put me off was there used to be such a big divide between vintage and modern price wise. Now it's like that. Now it's more or less the same. So I'm like,
I mean, I still on my Warhammer. It's not cheap, that stuff. And I used to think, hang on, I used to buy 3 or 4 TVC figures for the same price as I buy one of those figures. But if you're lucky, sometimes you can pick them up cheaper, especially secondhand.
Yeah.
But it's just that I don't know. I just see the value more in those figures than I do in TVC. I don't know what it is. It's weird.
Sometimes because TVC's up to $21.99 over here, $22 for a TVC figure.
And it's going to be.
I've got to admit, I understand. I mean, I'm not going to be a prat and say, "Oh, it's gone to expect." I understand inflation, but this is taking the piss. I think for 3/4 inch for $22.
And you see that. Then you see He-Man figures, £12.
Yeah.
I mean, the new ones. They
look
look great.
$9.99 over here. That's all they are.
Yeah, a budget line, isn't they? So that's what they're for. They're for the kids to play with. I mean, they got it right there.
Yeah, 5G Lee. 5G.
Hello, mate. Sorry, Tez is not here tonight. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I did ask someone else on, but he said he's getting too famous. I think
he's too famous. I agree with that.
And he said he's on next week with Shabby, and he did not want to be everywhere. He said, I can understand. His
agent's full. That's what it is. His agent's probably said you've got too many schedules going on. So
I was pretty, I was a bit disappointed.
I said to
he's saving himself for Shabby. It says it all, doesn't it?
No. He's not saving himself for me. He's on with me and you. He's on the quiz next week. That's what he is. It's the ZSR quiz.
I mean, he's going to get bored of seeing Des every week.
You know what the funniest thing is, though? He wrote to me, told me yesterday, Matt, and I said, don't worry, Matt's going to tell everybody, which you've just done. So
I've just done, I'm going to embarrass everyone, I will.
That's so brilliant. You said that because I said to him, don't worry, you'll tell everybody. And you have done. Oh, brilliant.
No one's getting away with it here. He let me down. That's it.
The thing is, though, I've got to admit, you do have your people like that, don't you? You have your go-to people, if you will, and I bet sometimes because I've always thought as well, should I really ask this person again to come on? So what I do now is I just write in to people or tell them if you want to do it, you let me know instead of me reaching out to the same people. You know what I mean? And
I know sometimes I have brain freeze, like who am I going to ask on? And I'm like, and you just go blank, and you realize how many people you know now, and just think, oh crikey! But then they've been on the quiz all the time now.
Well, the other thing I think which works as well is that if you put a thing out there saying you would like to do the quiz or would like to do top 5, tub thumb or whatever, is it gives everybody the opportunity to do it, because I don't like that either, forgetting people or leaving people out. I want everyone to do it. That's the worst as well, because you think, I haven't, should I've asked that person or this person? If you just tell them to tell you they want to come on, then it's first come, first serves, isn't it?
Yeah. So Delvian must get Delvian on as well. Get him on again. So
well, it's funny you should bring up Delvian.
Oh, he's not on next week as well, is he?
Because on Monday I put something in there for you in the
You've got your you're doing it with Lady Stephanie, isn't it?
Yeah, so Steph and Delvian are on Monday, which is awesome. It's going well, this top 5. I'm really enjoying it. We had VTR and we had Scuba. And then we've had Toy Ploy and APD, and now episode 3 is going to be these two, which is I'm looking forward to it a lot.
How's that episode gone? Is it got quite a few views because Toy Ploy's on? Right. Is it done?
Well, average for Shabbies. I mean, don't get me wrong, but
it's not gone blockbusters. Then you might.
In a way, though, I'm kind of glad it hasn't, because these are people that don't watch me in the first place. I'd rather have it filled with the people that watch than people that don't. So it's gone all right for Shabby. I'm happy with it. But long week. So Delvian and Steph are on Monday, so that'll be a good show with them. And then like I say, next week we've got I'll show you what we've got on next week. Look at this. Ready to see this? We've got this on Friday.
Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Wow, I've got hair. I hate these pictures. It makes me feel like I was like 18 again when I had hair.
Just brilliant. Look at that. Look at Tez actually looks like he's in black lace, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean?
He does look a bit kind of. I don't know. I don't want to say the word. He looks a bit.
Thank you. He looks a bit.
Looks a bit dodgy, doesn't he? Just a bit 18. Is it dodgy? Yeah.
So thank you, Connor. So Connor's been making the ZSR. So that's next Friday. I've got 2 spaces left as well. 2. So if anyone wants to join in on the 80s cheesy, well, it's not 80s. It's actually 80s, 90s. It's all sorts. But if you want to come on and let us know in the chat, or just write to me or Matt and say, you want to come on. I've got 2 spaces left.
God, wish I had hair like that. God, I'll be jealous of hair like that.
Would you wear it like that as well? Would you wear it?
Yeah, that'd be great if I had hair like that. I'd have it really long. I'd be like, I've got hair again. There's people out there that got long hair. Very jealous.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that too. So that'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Coughlin's here.
Coughlin, hello, mate. Yeah, I'm getting through the chat slowly here, everyone. Sorry. Say hello to everyone. Coxie. Coxie, hello.
Do you know what I was thinking as well for one movie quiz? I mean, one quiz. Having a girls' night quiz. Playing all the girls' songs. What do you reckon? Because we've done ladies' nights before, me and you.
We should do a ladies' quiz. I think. I think it's due, isn't it? Yeah,
we have to be careful though, because like last time, they do fall in love with me and you, so we've got to be careful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think we'll do a lady. I think we'll do a ladies' nights quiz one night.
Yeah, we'll have to find out what the ladies want to. Yeah, what sort of quiz they would like. What would
we'll do a music one, but what I'll do is I'll pick all the chick songs, see if they know them.
Really? All right.
The chick songs. But I reckon we know.
Yeah, you have to be. He has to be songs again. He has to be songs. Yeah.
Well, he doesn't. What do you reckon? If we don't do songs, what else should we do for ladies' night? Yeah. What would you reckon?
Be girly films or something like that, wouldn't it?
Girly films.
Be like The Notebook, wouldn't it, and things like that. Oh.
You're the second person to me. I've never seen that movie, but you're the second person.
No, I've never seen it either.
Notebook
and what's it, Dirty Dancing, and
I love that movie, Dirty Dancing. That's a great movie.
Nah.
Although I haven't seen that in about 20 years, and I wonder if it's aged all right, Dirty Dancing now.
I think I've seen bits of it. I've never been a big fan.
It was filmed in North Carolina. Did you know that?
No. Hello, John. Hello.
Hi, John McGuire. I could go and relive scenes.
Could you?
Go find out where it is. Take G-Force.
See where that bridge is. It was based on a golf. Was it on a golf course a lot?
Yeah, I think it's a resort. Yeah. I'll have to find out where. But I know it's North Carolina that it was done. But I wonder if that movie holds up. When was the last time you saw it? When was the last time you saw Dirty Dancing?
I saw it. If I saw clips of it, it was back when I was. I think 90s probably, when it was been out for a while. It was 80s it came out, didn't it? Yeah. I never understood when the film was set. Wasn't it set further
in
back?
The 50s? It was
in the 50s, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was like the Americans version of Butlins that people go to in the summer and all that sort of stuff, you know.
There's people out going, what? He doesn't know when it. I'm sorry, I'm just not my cup of tea, really. So not my cup of tea. So as he's saying, get well. Everyone's saying get well, Barbara. Isn't that nice?
Awesome.
Thanks, everyone.
Awesome, everybody. That's awesome.
Thanks,
she's fine, by the way. I don't want anyone worried. She's all right. He's just
she's all right. She looked happy. She looked all right. So he's looking after her. So no, that's one cool. Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Scott Whitehouse. Yeah, he's cool, Scott Whitehouse, isn't he?
Yeah. We'll ask him. I'm gonna ask him some things. Yeah.
What should we ask him?
See, he remembers. He says I was on the 200th episode, but I don't think I've been.
Really?
Okay. He must have been on with other people, though, mustn't he? With 200th episode? Yeah, it must have been. Yeah.
We've had everybody on.
We've never had him on his own, have we? I don't think so.
The one for me was Palps. When Palps said he's never been on ZSR, so obviously you put that straight, you got him on. But I was like, that's weird that Palps has never been on.
God, here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, listening to him. Pre-order my tickets. Good on you. Yeah, and He-Man. Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't wait for that. Cannot.
Yeah,
wait.
That's the week next. It's the week after, isn't it? 6th, isn't it? We got it here.
5th it comes out.
Oh, the 6th here in the UK, I think. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to go and see that as well. I'm probably going to take the Friday off. So,
I'm definitely going to go and see that. That looks awesome.
The wife, when she comes next week, she's never experienced the new leather seats in the cinema.
Oh, there you go.
I'm going to introduce her to the button configuration on the side.
Well, if G-Force comes up here, what is it? To watch the film, I'm going to take him to that old 90s one in Sanford. That old 90s. I put a picture up of it. It's a really old knacker. My wife hates it, but I love cinemas.
Carpet? I got sticky carpet.
I love cinemas like that. Get a bit of character. I don't like new modern cinemas. I never have done. So.
Yeah, I sat. Talking about, I sat down and watched The Mystic the other week. Jim Carrey. Have you ever seen it?
I know which one you mean. The one who goes to that small town.
Yeah, I've
been to that small town in California.
Have you?
I've been there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where is it near?
I had a girl I was seeing, and her family lived there, so I went over with her. So this is like 25 years. I went over with her, and she took me to that town, and I saw the actual theatre. I saw the theatre is there.
All right.
Mm-hmm. What was it called? Majestic, or
was it? Yeah, the Majestic.
Yeah.
Sorry,
no,
not
Majestic.
Yeah, the Majestic.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
that was it.
Yeah,
but I can't remember that. It's been so long ago. That's the first time I've thought about that since you just brought it up.
I've never saw it. I thought weird. I've never seen that Jim Carrey film. It wasn't a big popular film, but it's got like what's the name? Lando's in it.
Billy D.
No. Martin Lando. You know, from Space 1999. And yeah, like he was like just loads of good actors in it. And it was just a nice film. It was quite a set after the war. So
right. I don't think I've ever seen it. She just said to me, "Oh, that's where they filmed that Jim Carrey movie, and that's the theatre." And I went, "Oh,
yeah." Kind of bring back the cinema back to its like left bin.
Yeah.
It's great.
God, that was years ago. God,
yeah, it's a great film. Yeah. Oh, everyone's saying, yeah.
Are you going to go and see Mando? Are you going to go and see it?
Yeah. So Friday. Next Friday. I'm gonna in the morning. We're gonna go fairly early in the morning, so about 10-ish. That's a bit early for Katrina. She said, "Oh, I don't watch films that early in the morning." I said, "Well, tough luck, love. You watch
tough. Yeah, you have to go because you'll get spoiled.
You got to. You're going to get all the idiots in the cinema later on now, don't you?
Yeah.
I always think that if I go in the morning, it's the proper people watching who want to see the film. I mean, I know they don't know if they're doing a midnight screening or not. I don't know what they're doing. I'm not into that. I can't do that anymore.
I'm not into that.
Nah, not into that.
I'm not into that.
No, it's a bit odd. Yeah.
They say, really, that they said the projected ticket price or whatever for He-Man, it's going to flop. They said it's going to make 25 million. I was like, He-Man's not going to flop and make 25. I just don't think. I think they rely too much on pre-orders for tickets. I've never pre-ordered tickets ever for anything.
Yeah,
I just pay at the door, walk in. Yeah.
I think they think it's just for those us our age, isn't it? The people in the late 40s, 50s who were kids when they don't think it's for the new generation. I think they won't be interested.
I think they'll be surprised. I think I've just got a funny feeling it'll do well, this film. I really do. So.
Yeah, but worldwide it'll do, like especially South America, because They love He-Man.
Germany will be massive. Germans are massive on He-Man. I mean, they have exclusives that we never got over.
Brazil,
Italy did. Italy got those two giants. Do you know what I mean? That no one else got. So
it's still a massive thing. So I think that's they don't realize how big it will be. So
I am
hello there. Oh, look at this. I'm still not getting through the chat here.
All right.
I'm getting a bit slack again, everyone. I apologise.
I like them, John. Oh, he's just spending that. Where do you stick them? Look at my room now. Where do you stick stuff like that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I've got. They said the ones that Andy gave me. They're up there. So, but you're like, I don't really do them. They kind of set you. So if you've got loads in your collection, but if you've got a few, it's a bit weird, isn't it? So,
well, that's why I thought about the sword, because I'll just do it. What I'll do with my lightsaber, just lean it against it. Do you know what I mean? So it doesn't take any space.
He's just gonna lean his sword against.
I'll lean my sword against, like Des. I'll lean my sword against.
Yeah. Can I prop my sword up against you, Des?
I don't know how much that sword is, or how much is it? Because the last one, I thought that was going to be 30 something, but it was $18. And I thought, but this is a big sword, isn't it? So
there's a toy version out, isn't there?
I haven't seen it yet. Yeah,
I'm sure they're bringing a toy version of it. I'm not buying any Mando buckets. Okay, but he's buying all them past the universe. He's going to, isn't he? Yeah, because the Mando stuff don't look that great, does it?
What is it, the Mando stuff? What? It's the attack. I've never seen it.
Mando helmet, and I think it's a Grogu. You can pull. Yeah.
Let me pull this up. I'm going to pull up the attack.
There's a loads of. Is it Burger King are doing these nice different cups?
I've been to Burger King. I took a picture of them. They've got the hats, the Burger King crowns with Grogu on them and Mando, and I took a picture of my kids in them.
Yeah, you can get like 4 different colored cups. One's silver. I don't know. They're bringing out different ones every week or something.
Let's have a look. Here it is.
Yeah,
wow, it's massive. Oh, the one at Disney Parks, that one.
What, the attack you're talking about?
Yeah. It's huge. It says it's at Disney Parks, so.
All right. No, there's one of the cinemas in the UK are doing it.
Let's have a look.
A few people on Echo on the Molten page have said, they've picked them up already. So,
wow,
it's got Mandalorian. It's got Mandalorian holding on the outside. He's kind of holding on with Grogu. So
seen it. Hang on, is that it?
The legs all move and stuff and fold. So
it just looks like the toy attack, but with a strap on it.
It's a different attack, though, isn't it? It's the attack from Rebels. It's a different type of looking attack.
Wow.
It's not our like new original trilogy attack. So it's slightly different.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, well, I knew they were going to do that because they have to make him a little bit different, don't they?
They do to sell it. Yeah. I mean, I'm happy with my Legacy one. You don't think you're ever going to beat the Legacy attack. So
no, it's beautiful. That massive. That is massive. That Legacy one, and that comes with the white snow speeder bike in the back of it, doesn't it? The white one.
Yeah, which I think I'm missing that. Yeah, I'm missing the speeder bit, but I don't care. So,
I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I mean, I hope I go and see it, and I'm,
TVC.
Yeah. So $17 is roughly about 22 quid. I don't know. I always find it sad because, like I say, I love and nostalgia for these toys come from when we were kids, and it's I know what people say. Oh, they like the TikToks and they like the things like. I just think you've priced kids out, and when you put. I've said this before, so I won't go on about it. But when you put Black Series and TVC next to 5p away, which one are kids want? And the mum's not going to pay $33 for a Black Series for kids. Do you know what I mean? They're not going to do it. So.
No, it's pricing people out now, isn't it? I think that's what I've given up on.
Pricing us out. They've aimed it at us, and they know we've got money, don't they? So they think, they'll pay 34. But I think even that is starting to leave a bit of taste now. Where you're like, come on, 35 quid for a 6-inch figure. It's a bit.
Yeah, and I was just getting fed up with all the quality control stuff. Everything was coming battered and creased, and they just didn't listen, did they?
No,
they knew they had to stop doing those creases by the hanger. They just kept messing them up and then squeezing them in boxes. I just like, nah.
I was happy when my local toy shop got that new mask stuff in, because after watching Reynolds, I thought, and then I got the Thunderhawk, and I felt the quality of that cardboard. It's
Yeah.
like tissue. And I thought if that would have come in posted, it'd have been battered. Do you know what I
If
mean?
it'd been Amazon, they would have slapped a sticker on the outside of it, and it'd been
Exactly.
destroyed, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Destroyed, yeah. So, but
yeah,
you know.
I've still not seen Hail Mary yet. Project Hail Mary.
I haven't.
I think I'll wait till it comes out on. I might just buy it and watch it. So.
I know it's on digital now. You can get it on digital, but it's paying $20. I might do. I don't know.
Yeah, really Mortal Kombat. I've only seen the first one, which I saw on Amazon or something. I watched. I've not seen the new one, but I don't think it's going to do that well. So, Mrs. T,
done really well over here. The Mortal Kombat 2 movie. Hey, Mrs. T, it's done really well. Everyone's loving it. So
yeah. Oh, there he is. Hey, apologize for lateness.
Oh, yeah.
Been tidying up the VIP.
VIPs. Look at this. Who was there? What VIPs were there? Let me think. Bradley Cooper. Scarlett Johansson.
Hi. BOE's done some new video of some weird his weird stuff he likes to do. So check it out. Yeah,
you haven't really sold it, have you?
No. Well, no. You know it. If BOE, it's going to be odd, isn't it? So he's not running. He's not running around with a tin hat on and a gun this time. It's something else, I think.
I saw a guy on the thing with a knife on a sofa or something, and I thought, I'll watch it.
Yeah. I've already had a few people say, "Oh, you got to watch it." I'm like, "All right, okay." So we're praising it, BOE. Yeah.
We should stick it on here. We should watch it on ZSR.
See how long for? Yeah, we get.
Should I pull it up?
No, I don't think so. It might scare people off.
Might scare people off. Should we have a premiere of BOE's new video? We'll watch it here.
Yeah. Oh, lovely Miriam's here. Hello, Miriam.
Hi, Miriam.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Yeah, he's saying hello to everyone. Hello. Say hi. Oh, Nirvana had to put something in. Oh, right.
I don't really think much in Nirvana. They were here and gone. It was like that, wasn't it? It was like that. All that guns thing wasn't it? It was just like here 1 minute, gone the next. So I'm a
big Nirvana fan. I always have been. Yeah,
I like them, but it's not a band you remember, is it? Do you know what I mean?
I did for that. Never mind. I kept playing it over and over and over and over. I used to get. I think I do. Occasionally, I listen to it. I get a bit sick of it now. So, but yeah. Oh, he's just saying hello to everyone. BOE, he's everywhere, isn't he? Yeah. It looks like he's just got. All right. Okay. I've banned Steph.
Good idea. Because we do get romantic, me and Matt, on
that. That's not fair, is it? That's not fair. I mean, that's not really.
No. Yeah, I think we should. I think after Cheesy Pop Night, so the next 4 weeks, I think we'll do a ladies' night. We haven't done a ladies' night for ages, have we? Ladies' nights are always good. So boy band quizzes for the ladies.
But Stu would probably be better at the boy bands, wouldn't he? So,
the ladies.
That's his thing, isn't it? That's his thing, isn't it? The boy bands.
Yeah, I'll think. But the thing is, it's like you say, there's been so many empowered female songs over the decades. You know what I mean? We should have a go at that. And yet you've let on with that. I can't help that. Do you know what I mean? It's Delphi's got it, had he? So,
I'll say to Stu, he's doing a bit of training, he's doing a bit of walking. Good on you, Stu. Keep it up.
Yeah, part 1, part 2 are out on his Hi James, nice to see you, pal.
I love the new picture of Stu as Sean Connery and that hair does suit you. Yeah.
In fact, let me find it. Let me pull that up and we'll have a look at that, because that is funny.
Great. It's a great picture of Stu. Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
It's stupid, isn't it? So
I'm loving the hair. It's great. Yeah.
Here we go. Let's have a look if I can find it.
Where is it? You'll get it. I'll see you. Scott's here. We're going to get him on in a sec. Well, I'll see you there, Scott. So we'll get you on in a sec. So I'm just trying to catch a little bit of chat here. So I forgot how all this works sometimes, because I think StreamYard have changed again. So here we go. Brace yourselves, everyone.
Brace yourself.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, he looks kind of like quite he looks quite menacing there, doesn't he? Yeah.
He does look like a Russian submarine commander, doesn't he?
He
Do you know
does.
what I
We
mean?
get the ladies going there, wouldn't he? I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't it funny though how people change a little bit when you've known people and that, like, and then you do a different hairstyle on them, whatever. How different they look.
I know. Yeah, there you go.
So yeah.
Enjoy that. You enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. Okay. Oh, there's Terry. Well, it was Terry's birthday the other day, wasn't it? So
a big birthday too, Matthew. Big birthday.
I know he's ahead of me. Yeah. How'd you
We're all
feel,
getting
Terry?
old.
Yeah. How'd you feel now, Terry? I bet you're kind of looking at it. Yeah. Right. Should we get our guest on? We don't even wait any longer, do we? So, shall we? Right. Here we go. Good evening.
Hello. Hi, guys.
Right. So you have to talk about Spectrum games tonight. You have to pretend to be Tez. And you have to tell us all about what else does that plonker talk about? He talks about Spectrum games.
AI.
Yeah. Don't forget to press the live button. Don't forget to do that. Yeah.
I can probably do Stonehenge. Just need to talk about Stonehenge. I can do that.
Well, I like talking about that and the pyramids. Yeah, we like talking about that.
The pyramids. Yeah, we've had that conversation.
Yeah.
Actually, that's weird you're bringing that because you brought that up on ZSR about a year before the whole thing came up. Because remember, you're the one I thought about that. You know, when they found those big tower tunnel kind of things underneath the pyramids. Well, you were saying stuff about the pyramids about a year before that. Oh no, they're not right. I never thought about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's your opinion on the pyramids, Scott? What do you think? Is it just a load of baloney, or do you
Yeah. I think that.
Do you think
they are there?
Do you think the landing pads are spacecraft?
Yeah. They're not built by spacecraft. I just think we were incredibly technologically advanced back then, and we just knew how to build them.
And it all got wiped away, do you think, in a big storm or something? Just the whole big sandstorm wiped everything away, and we forgot how to do stuff. Do you think?
Buried in the desert, was it? It was all buried in the desert.
Yeah. But when you look at some of those pictures, pictures are, they're like holding iPads and things, and you're like, so
holding iPads,
and there's like ones with helicopters, like hot pictures of helicopters, and you're like, well, how did they? It's
there's one in Peru or somewhere like that, and it looks like an astronaut, doesn't it? So they say
that's it. We're in a spacesuit kind of thing. Yeah,
aliens visited, or people from the future visited the past, or something. Like that.
Let's get rid of that. It's
a full conspiracy theory.
There we go. Let's make that a bit bigger,
isn't it? It's a question of the week stuff.
Question of the week. Yeah.
I was never one for all that though. Do you know what I mean? Never, I don't have a conspiracy theorist mind, I don't think,
about I enjoy it in the same way that that's why we like things like Indiana Jones, don't we? Stuff like the Lost Ark, or things like that. We like that, and so I enjoy the idea of it, but I don't believe in any of it. There's no proof. So
yeah, but you only enjoy it because you're like the real life. You're always on adventures. Do you remember we used to talk? There he's driving a ship. There he's in the forest. There he's up a mountain. We're like, bloody hell! If he gets where he lives in. We used to say to Des all the time, he's got his address tattooed on his arm so he remembers where he lives. That's the same as you,
They keep sending me places, but I just keep turning up. I just keep coming back.
I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, that your dog doesn't ever run out of exercise.
Dog's knackered. Dog's like, bloody hell, can we have a day in?
Poor dog. Do I have to go out again?
Dog's like that. Is he taking the piss in? But you know what I mean? We went out yesterday. Oh.
He's been on every training walk with me for this.
When is it? Because me and Matt were talking about it before when we started, and we said we didn't. When is it? When are you actually doing it?
It's next weekend. So
it's next weekend.
So Stu and Darren will set off, I think, about 8:30 from Richmond in London.
Yeah.
And then they'll walk, and at some point in the evening, I guess it's going to be like 8 o'clock or something in the evening, they're going to sort of hit the midway point, and Martin and I will be waiting for them there to walk through the night, and then into the next day. And we sort of at some point the next day on the Sunday we get to Brighton Racecourse.
So you got a bit of a.
We all do it.
Yeah. You could travel down then, and I guess you can have a bit of a journey, aren't you? Yeah.
We're going down on Steph and I are going down on Friday morning.
All right.
It's about 4 hours for us.
Yeah.
Quite a trip, really. So
So your Steph's doing it too.
No, she's coming down. We're taking the dog, and she's gonna stay, and she'll probably she'll be there for a lift if I need it. And
so it's you, Darren, Martin, and Stu. They're the four that are doing it, right? Got you.
Yeah. Martin and I are doing like the second half, and Stu and Darren are hopefully doing the whole thing, the whole 100.
Well, we wish you all the best. I mean, what a great thing! I think it would be a good achievement. So how far is it? How many miles is it?
It's I think it's about 65 miles for Stu and Darren, and Martin and I will be 26. They call our part the Sussex Marathon, so it's a full marathon length.
You'll have a great
time.
It's
more than I've ever walked. I mean, I've done the 20-mile day before now, but I've never done a marathon. So, when Stu asked quite a while back, I thought, well, it seems like a good challenge. It seems like quite to support him. But it's really good to do something to challenge myself as well, and it's been quite fun. The last 2 months, I've done so much more walking than probably I did all of last year. So it's hopefully from a fitness point of view, it's been really good as well. But
you'll
be excited. But
it'll be great fun. It'll be great.
We're gonna have to get used to the decrease in altitude because because wherever you are, you're higher up. And now you're coming down to the south. You gotta. Your body might get a bit confused about this. So.
We're coming on the Friday to acclimatise.
Shabby's looking at me like, "What the hell are you talking about?" I'm just taking the piss.
I've never heard Shropshire called North really before.
Well, it is to me when I live on the coast of Bournemouth.
Different altitude. Where you going, Shropshire?
Anything past Bristol is north for me. So
we're well north then.
Being a southerner, anything when I go to Birmingham, I'm like, oh, this is
Why do you not fancy taking a trip to that bunker up there, Matthew?
You're right. It's a long way. It's a long way for like 10 minutes.
I know, but DTM's only around corner. Go and fish for a bacon butty and then go back out.
Yeah, I know. See everyone. It'd probably spend more time chatting to everyone than actually look around the shop, wouldn't you? So,
we probably did. It was a really nice day, but there was nowhere nearby to go. To go for a meal afterwards.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Motorway services, sort of, with KFCs and things like that.
Okay.
Having a chat afterwards.
Amazing. There's not a pub, no pub or Wetherspoons or something.
Nothing really. Well, Ben didn't really have anything he could recommend anyway.
Oh dear.
He lives next door, though, doesn't he? Does he live next door?
Yeah,
I don't know. I know he's got like a storage unit next door. I don't know if it's.
Tell him to get next door, mate. Put the kettle on him, some biscuits. What's his problem?
You should get some like a burger van outside and some chairs and tables.
Good idea.
And then
get DTM to put his burger stall outside. They are DTM. You can have that for free. DTM. You can have that for free. They are no commission. That's for you. That DTM. Why not? He's making all those burgers. Leaves round corner. Pull up a van, get Ellen to serve. Do you know what I mean?
They do that because they had a load of marquees up the other week for May the 4th, didn't they? And,
they did, Stu
corn in there and things like that.
Yeah, Stu went up for that, didn't he? Do a little interview. Yeah.
Hi, Claire. Yeah. So I'm playing. I'm playing TJC's videos. His gaming stream on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Georgie's playing, and I turn around to George and we talk about the walk. And I'm, are you going, Georgie? She just went, no.
No.
She said,
I'm going to stay in bed. Yeah.
I'd do it. I'd have a go. I like walk. Well, where I live as well, it's all country around here and trails and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So
I think the time would fly by, and before you know it, you've done it nearly because you'd be so busy chatting to each other, and just
when you go with friends as well. You should have invited PGM, started his Lord of the Rings story, and by the time he'd finished, you'd have done it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you might have got to the end of the story.
The whole story then.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we can talk. We can keep ourselves going through the night because that's gonna be doing like a 24-hour live stream as well as the fact that we're walking.
Yeah.
And,
I remember doing a walk from our, that stupid book we taught, that folder we got, the National Achievement book, that maroon book. Shabby,
I remember you got it when you left school.
Yeah, but we had to do a weekend survival course thing, and we had to walk from Poole all the way to God, where it was now, Poole to Wareham, I think it was, or somewhere out in the middle, and we had to do that through the night, and it was great. So
I think my mum still got my book of that. I think she still got it.
Mine's in I kept mine. It's in the diary.
Yeah, I think we kept all
mine's in the room.
Yeah. I remember.
Did you see that? Go on.
No, I remember at school saying, "This will get you a job." So it
Put it in
won't.
your resume.
I wish I could go back to him and go, still talking a load of bollocks.
You won't get into that chip shop for a weekend job with your achievement. Read that, motherfuckers. Do you know
They just didn't know back then, did they? They didn't have a clue back then.
Yeah.
I was just like, you just knew it wasn't going to work, but something like that. So,
Look at what Martin's saying right here. So you've gone from Brad Pitt being Achilles to Elliot Page.
they're all going on about this, aren't they? The new Odyssey film.
So stupid. I don't mind her playing it, like the Pete on Nyong'o playing Helena Troy, because she's super pretty, that woman.
Yeah.
She's absolutely gorgeous. So that doesn't bother me. Do you know what I mean? She's meant to be the most beautifulest woman in the world. And she's definitely one of them. But him as Achilles, well, whatever, as Achilles, I was like,
a lot of people saying there's giants in it with armor on that wouldn't be of that time and stuff. I don't know. Because there is this one guy wearing that. Yeah, there's one guy wearing that kind of weird Centurion. It looks like some out of Star Wars, more like a guard helmet, doesn't it? It's too modern. So
I think what it is about stuff like that. It's like the Harry Potter thing, you know, when they've changed the color of Snape. That doesn't bother me at all. Couldn't care less what color people are when they're in this, until I've seen it myself or whatever. But you do think to yourself, you know, are they doing this simply for an uproar, but for a cause? Because if it gets people talking, that's what it does. Do you know what I mean? But I can't slate a guy in a Harry Potter thing I've never seen yet. I can't.
I know, and they're releasing it. They're releasing it at Christmas, aren't they? Which is it's a big winner, isn't it? At Christmas to release something like that.
Yeah,
so
that's
the rumor.
It's like Man at Arms. He's Idris Elba in He-Man.
Yeah,
great.
Brilliant.
Idris Elba, brilliant.
Brilliant.
You know,
yeah. Are you looking forward to the He-Man film, Scott? Are you?
Very much. I think the trailer looks fantastic. Yeah, and seen the
more excited for that than the Mando film, or
I don't know. I'm excited for Mando as well, but the He-Man.
Are you excited though? Or are you just because you see that's the difference for me, Scott? I'm going to go and see it, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. But I'm not like, it's not like the old Star Wars movies where I'm like, I can't wait. It's like nothing else matters except for that. I've not had any of that this time.
I think I feel a little bit anxious about it because you know, if it doesn't do very well, it's like another nail in the coffin. It feels like. And, I mean, I shouldn't feel any pressure about that. You know, I hope I like it. I don't care really what the critics think, and you know, it doesn't really matter to me. You know, I'm trying to avoid everything that's coming out at the moment. There seems to be a new clip every day. There seems to be people who've seen it or seen 20 minutes of it.
Yes, they've already seen it in America, haven't they? Some people,
there's a lot being said. I'm trying to avoid all of that. I want to make my own decision about it. I want to see it, make my own decision. But you know, and I'll stick by that. You know, if I like it, I'll like it.
But that's when I listen to people, is when they've seen it. So in other words, if you've come back and you've gone, shabby, it's a brilliant, that makes me, all right, fair enough. But it's like with these people slagging them off, and it's not even out. And I'll wait to see it first. To me, the only thing that's not up is the majority of stuff that they've shown I've seen before in the episodes. There's nothing new. I've seen Grogu jump. I've seen Grogu do this. I've seen the same joke. You remember the one who's down that little tunnel way and they say, no, that way or that way. And they've shown that. I'm like, I want to see something. That's the only thing for me. But I'm not going to.
Do we think he's actually going to talk in this film? Because it's been a bit of
no. I think they've said he isn't. I think Jon Favreau months ago said he's not going to speak.
I think that would just ruin it. That would ruin it. That would ruin the character. Do you think?
Well, I think there's only so much you can do with a character like that can't talk. That is a baby. That is this. Do you know what I mean? And I think after this film, I'd like him to have a break with Mando and Grogu for a few years. Just let's have a break for a bit, or bring him if you ever do something in the future. It's
Series 4, and he's like older. He's a teenager.
And they've set it 200 years, and that would make sense to me.
Yeah, he's a bit taller. He's a little bit taller, not much.
Yeah, I'm not a Star Wars fan that's going to sit there going, no, I'm not. Do you know what I mean?
I've sat and watched the trailer with Steph and the girls and my grandsons, and they've laughed and gone ooh-ah at all the stuff we kind of cringed at. In the trailer, the bad baby, or things like that. And I've got a feeling, I think it's been made pretty obvious that this has got to appeal to a wide audience, get the families in to watch it. It's not made. I don't think it's made for us. We'll, I hope they'll still like it.
No, it's definitely made for children, isn't it?
Like,
definitely
like the Snow Troopers and the Int 4 and things like that.
Yeah,
I hope
I'm looking forward to stuff like
enjoy.
that. I'm all for fan service. Do you know what I mean? That's what when people say it's all fan service. Well, what else would it be? Do you know what I mean? Of course it is. That's what we all look forward to. It's funny to say that about the URs. So 2 nights ago, my little boy couldn't sleep. He's only 13. So we watched Explorers, the Joe Dante film, Explorers and so forth.
Great film, great film.
And I think, and what I got out of that at the end of it, when you watch things like E.T. or The Goonies or Explorers and so forth, these kids were like normal kids. There's a part when they build the actual shed in the shed in the creek, and one of them steals his dad beers, and they're like 13 and they're all having a beer. They're only having one, but it's just the way they don't treat. I think that's why we love these movies so much. It's like nowadays when they make something for kids, it's like they aim it at kids that no one's kids are like. No one's kids are like, oh, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Back then, like when you see the Goonies, when the penis fell off the statue, or they're having a bit, and little things like that you relate to, you know what I mean? And that's so. What I'm trying to say is the Grogu thing. Yeah, it's been all right and it's been cutesy, but who's it for? Do you know what I mean? Is it for you? Is it for your actual Star Wars fan? I don't know. So, but
I don't think. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping it's going to be.
I hope it. JT. I hope it is. I hope it's. You don't. It's. This is. Star Wars in the last 10 years. It makes you weird because you can hear yourself ranting and raving, and you don't want to be ranting and raving. And then you come away from a stream and you think to yourself, for God's sake, Shabby, you've done it again where you've just, it has been as good as it has been bad. I would say it's half this, but I don't. Me and Matt have said it before and says, I don't want to carry on moaning about it. I want to carry on, go, whoa, that was awesome, and this and that.
I think because it's been 7 years and we're like, we've got to have something. We've got to have something.
Please, exactly.
We've got to have something that makes us smile. As long as it makes me smile and I come out like, oh, that was worth it. If I come out and go, oh, I shouldn't have bothered, then that's the problem. So but looking at the trailer, I think this is going to be a lot of creatures that I like, and I love creatures, and we haven't seen a lot of creatures in Star Wars, have we? So this is going back to more the original kind of creatures, I think. So I'm hoping.
Yeah, because they've got the chessboard creatures, haven't they, or some of them?
Yeah, the chessboard and those 2 animatronic robots that look amazing, that are protecting the huts or whatever. I've seen the Adam Savage video. I don't know if you've seen it, and she's want to ruin it, but they're only like this big. These ones.
Yeah, when he went to the John Favreau's thing. I saw
they'd be awesome as figures, but I don't know if we'd ever get them. So
I just like to say the thing about the only thing that was off-putting for me is all the trouble. I mean, we talked last week on ZSR about the rumors that there might be redconning the sequels, whatever. Listen, I'm not bothered about redconning and doing all that. You make, I think, as Star Wars fans, you make your own canon up. Do you know what I mean? It's up to you what you like and what you don't. But I would have just thought, because there is no way on earth everyone that works at Lucasfilm did not see the feedback of those sequels. You couldn't. You'd have to hide under a rock. So if it was me and I'd worked there, I would have turned around and gone, you know what? Let's blow them out. The next movie, let's blow them out the water. Let's get back on. And when he said Mandalorian Grogu, I was like, yeah, fair enough, but it's not something I would have thought make us Star Wars fans do panels about or do live streams about like they used to do in the past. You 6 months before the film came out, you were inundated with people on YouTube talking about what they could see, what they could do. And I've seen nothing for this. Nothing. Do you know what I mean? So that's the only thing for me. I just wish they would have taken this 7 years to come up with something that's going to blow us away, And
I think it was kind of rushed through, wasn't it? Because they kept announcing films and they'd not made any of them, and then this suddenly got announced and it was kind of already in production, and it just feels like they felt we've got to get something out, and what's going to work, and obviously Mando and Grogu is their biggest sort of.
I would have just stuck with the legend things. Jason, Anakin, and what is it? And Jaina, the 3 kids, and one goes to the dark side. One's like a dad. One's more like, and built it from there. Then you could have kept your Hans, your Luke's, your Leia's, and so forth as background characters, and watch these and make it what it is, a Skywalker saga. I would have just, but for them because they bought it left, they bought everything. So that always didn't make sense. And especially when she came out and said, well, there's no books or comics to go back to, I was like, what? Do you know what I mean? There's nothing but books and novels. And some of the novels are fun. That's what kept Star Wars going, when the films weren't coming out. And I just wish they would have gone there. You would have got 3 unknown actors to play the kids, started them off as teenagers, and then start to evaporate Han, Luke, and Leia as these get to know these kids. In the second one, they're in the 20s. Third one, like they did with the New Hope, Empire, and Return of the Jedi, watch them grow. But they never did. And I just thought, wow, do you know what I mean? I don't want to see Han as a deadbeat dad, and don't want to see Luke as a grumpy old man. And I just didn't want to see that, And it always made me laugh when people say, well, it's not real life, that Shabs. It's real life. It ain't real life. It's meant to make you feel good,
I mean, they must know, because they're clearing the sequel stuff out of the Disney parks, aren't they? And
yeah.
when was the last time that Hasbro released anything from the sequels? I mean, I know I think they brought Finn out last year, just like a re-release, but there's no focus on the sequels anywhere, really, is there?
Well, I can answer that question. Black Series, it was Dark Ray. Remember Ray when she had the teeth and she had the double lightsaber? Oh, yeah. That was the last sequel. What is it? And that was 4 years ago.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Because they haven't touched the sequel.
No one, I mean, there is some demand. If you watch people talk about what do we want in the Black Series or what do we want in the TV series, they get into the top, into the the March Madness, the top 64. You get some sequel characters. People want Palpatine or they want Ben Solo or something, but they're few and far between, and they're not making it to the. They're not making it to the finals necessarily.
No, I mean, I bought them all. It's like I said, I slagged off the Acolyte.
Still refuse to watch it. Still refuse to watch it. Yeah.
I just think if we look back 10 years from now, especially people in the movie industry, they'll probably say, what were we thinking? Putting all this messaging in movies. Movies are meant to be time. How many times us like raw pop culture lads will stick on, like I did a couple of days ago, The Explorers, because it's such a fun film. It's not a world-class movie, it's not a masterpiece, but it's entertaining, beginning, middle, and an end. And kids, and like I said, I'm watching it with a little lad who's only 30, and he's loving it. He's like, yeah, these kids are great, I just to age a movie within 5 years of it coming out, to me is like sad, really, in a way, But so fingers crossed. I mean, I'll go and watch the one next year, the Ryan Gosling one. I'll see what that's like. I'm never going to turn my back to it. Never.
I'll always watch Star Wars. Make my mind up. I gave the Acolyte a good go, and I was on the review show with Martin and Adam a couple of times, and we gave it the benefit of the doubt to start with, and it was really up to about the 5th episode, and and I was still trying to think, it could still be okay, but no, in the end it was rubbish, and it was just badly made. It was technically bad as well as badly written, and the horrible overt messaging and stuff as well.
The thing for me is, like, I was watching it, and then it's like I had the same feeling I did watching The Last Jedi. You come out of it, or it's finished, and you sat there and you're scratching your head, like, what the France have I just watched? Like, and because this is a franchise we've loved since we were kids, and we've collected it and been surrounded, and we all made friends through it and so forth. You don't want to turn around and go, this was shit. Do you know what I mean? But that bit in Acolyte, when they're going, the power of me, I was just, honestly, lads, I was just laughing.
Female, wasn't it? And I think that's changing now.
I've never laughed so much in my life. I was just like, but Maul was good. I've just finished Maul, and Maul was great. I've got to admit, Maul.
Yeah, the next series looks even more interesting when they bring it out, don't they?
Yeah.
I just want to cut in here. Sorry, I want to share this because Jonathan says that I'm talking baloney here, and I want to share this picture. Can you see that? There. See that? That's an Egyptian. And then what's that at the top there? That is a helicopter.
Blow it up a bit, Matt, so you can see it. You can.
I'm trying to get it bigger. So
hang on, I'll put my glasses on. That might help.
Yeah, it won't go any bigger because it's.
Yeah.
For the top there, what does that look like? Looks like a helicopter to me, doesn't it? So
yeah, it does.
It's to do with Ramesses. Yeah, it looks like Ramesses. Something to do with Ramesses II. So, but there's pictures out. There's loads of pictures. You just got to look. Jonathan. You got to have a look. So,
I'm not buying it.
Jonathan's all good. No.
No, he's talking.
It's sand.
He's talking Maloney. Yeah, just an image that looks like something. So
yeah,
but yeah. What's that? Woolly mammoths still exist when the pyramids were built. Oh, thank you, Delvin. Thanks. Yeah. Oh, look, there's all loads of pyramid stuff now. Oh no.
Is that far behind you? Loads of pyramid stuff.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, sorry. 20 miles is enough.
I never go. I think if you get, because I walk a lot. Like I said, I do my treadmill and I walk, and I've got all my land here there. But could I do London to Brighton? I don't know about that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Georgie's not going. I'm not going tomorrow, Georgie. I've got problems with my parents. Just like Tez, my parent. I got one in hospital, and my mother broke her arm the other. So I've had to be going up and down to hospitals and stuff. It's so and I've had a very stressful week at work, as I was telling Shabby off before we started. So I am not doing nothing. Oh, I know what I am doing tomorrow. I'm touching up my helmet, which is my Leia Boosh helmet. It's getting. It's getting
going to be a video.
It's getting.
Well, you have to pay for it, but I'll send you the link.
I think I bought a can of paint. I'm hoping it's the right red, and it's going to get some alterations to the top.
Does it need altering though? I mean, if you because I
know Darren's got
mine
one.
and your minds think differently.
Darren's got one as well, and I think he's happy with his. But I keep looking at it, and I've been sat there all week looking at pictures of the original prop, and it just does get my pole up. So I've got to change it. So, but people like, you've paid all that money for it and you're altering it. But when it
that's what I mean, because it was Darren. I was talking. We were playing TJC's game, and I said to Darren, because I think, to be honest, I'd love it. I never knew about it until you lot started getting it, and then then Matt's Collection told me about the Skiff Guard one, and I watched his video when he was at Galaxy's Edge with Sags, and there it was, the Skiff. But to me, I'd be scared to death of doing that. You know what I mean? I'd be like, oh no, I'll leave it as it is.
Yeah, well, I've done enough weather in to know if I cock it up, I've cocked it up. I know that, don't I? But I've been thinking about it all week, what to do to it. So I'm going to add a little bit of red to it, but I'm just going to dry brush it on. I'm not going to spray the whole thing. I'm going to gradually build the layers up, and I just want some more. It's a reddy, browny, leathery color, and I've got a can of paint that I'm happy with. So I'm going to try it. So.
Yeah,
it's only £110 I've just wasted. So
I like it though. I mean, I've got to admit, it's funny, isn't it? Because the amount of times Black Series has done Mandalorian helmets on clone tube, and then Disney makes that.
No, Disney kind of knock it out of the park, don't they? So
is it Hasbro that? I know it doesn't say Hasbro on the thing, but is it them that makes it?
Disney that makes it. Yeah, Disney made it. Yeah, they don't have nothing to do with Hasbro. Yeah, someone else makes it's called Disney Archive Helmets. That's the name of the thing, and it's only sold on, and they're sold out, I think, already sold out.
So get yourself back into they are
200 and people are selling them for 240 quid on eBay. They're terrible. Yeah.
Where can you buy them from? Just from the parks?
Just from the park or on Disney Online. You can't, on, I think, is it the one Disney shop in London, is it? They've got them? Might have them.
I should have said to John, I didn't know. If I would have known before John and Matt went, I would have said, pick me up one of those. Do you know what I mean? And I'll pick it up at Joe Fest. But I didn't think so.
It's a nice little helmet because they did the Commander Gree, which is my favorite clone, the green camo, kind of different colors. They did that, and I didn't even know about it, and it's sold out within seconds on the website, and they are impossible to find now. So
I watched Matt's Collections video, him and John, and he looked like they had a great day out. Looked awesome, when he was showing all the things in there. Because Scott, you're right, they've taken up most of the sequel stuff out, and they're taking the flag, and even the merchandise as well. Apparently, there's only a little part now. That's it.
Yeah, I read that somewhere.
And they said because it wasn't selling, none of it was selling. Do you know what I mean? So.
I've been watching it. Oh, good on you, JT. Yeah,
good on you. Yeah.
I love that. I mean, I know you hate it, but I love that. I got no problems with the third series. I think it's great.
It's not that I hated it. It just wasn't up to the par of the first two seasons. But we all said that. Do you remember when we said, Luke, we said, are you going to top this? Are you going to top it? Do you know, they should have ended it there, I think, when Luke took him off. And then the movie should have been like, oh, look who's back. Let's see what's that. Do you see what I mean? Instead of that season, I don't think there was any need for a season 3. So,
Stu's here. Evening, Stu.
Hi, Stu.
Yeah, I think you should.
Into the third season, and it's all okay. It's quite good, but it's just not on the level. I mean, the first
it's not on the level.
Every episode is of the highest quality. Really, you can't fault the first two seasons.
No,
it's all decent. It's all good. taking the story forward. There's a lot happening each episode in the third season, but it just hasn't got the same spark somehow. But
do you think it's because they put well-known? But it's like when you saw Christopher Lloyd or you saw Jack Blackall. To me, Star Wars was never about that.
Yeah, you shouldn't have put Jack. You shouldn't have put those two characters.
I haven't got to that one again yet. That was by far the worst.
Yeah. I love the bit where they go to the droid canteen. That's my favorite bit in that episode.
Yeah.
And the super battle droid, kind of the way that's. I love that bit.
Yeah, but I feel like, now thinking back to it, it's like the old slag off Obi-Wan. That's nowhere near as bad as people say it was. I enjoyed that show, Obi-Wan. Was it brilliant? No. Do you know what I mean? Nowhere near. But did we need it? No. But a film would have been perfect with that. That would have been great.
It was just too. There's just too much. Just a bit.
Yeah, it was too much. Yeah, there's a lot of filler in it, wasn't there?
Yeah,
but I thought that little girl who played Leia was brilliant. I loved her. I thought she was great.
She was great, but that running stuff was.
It was a bit.
When you re-see it now, you just go, "Oh my god!"
Well, there's another thing. One of those baddies was Flea from the Chili Peppers, wasn't he? So you knew straight away, and so straight away you're like, "Oh, all right." Do you know what I mean? Here we go again.
The whole Reaver plot was just. Terrible, really.
God,
I love that. I loved it when the Mandalorian. My favorite bit's when that Mando gets attacked by that spider robot, which I've got the Lego thing up there.
That was brilliant.
That little bit was great. And R5 was like R5 had to kind of like do it. It was great. R5.
Our side used to say that to me all the time. Whether you like the new stuff or not, one thing you can't take away from Star Wars is the look of it. The costumes, the robots, everything's always cool. Everything for that.
So I love that episode more.
And I think it was Phil Tippett who designed that, and it was like partly animatronic or something, wasn't it, or stop motion?
And he's done it for this film as well. Apparently, he's done a few things for this one too.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, just think, like I say, fingers crossed. Well, let me ask you a question then. You've heard as well as me and Matt about all these rumors of them retconning their starting all over again and getting rid of the sequels. How do you feel about that?
I'd be kind of. I mean, I know I saw a video and they were talking that they would do it with some like world between worlds scenario to suggest it's a parallel universe.
Yeah,
and that all sounds a bit ropey. It sounds more Star Trek than something Star Wars might do.
Yeah,
but to sort of see the back of the sequels, I kind of because with the Mando verse as they call it, we're edging ever closer, and they're trying to sort of set us up for it. And if they did get rid of it, I'd probably be quite happy, really. But, I mean, we're not going to get Luke and Han and Leia back, though. They missed that opportunity; it's gone. Or if they get them back, they're going to be heavily CGI'd or played by different actors. We're not going to get our original, crew back together, really.
That's the only thing we could do.
And Mark Hamill, I suppose. But it seems
we keep getting all these. We're getting all these YouTube fan films, aren't we? They're so good, but I don't want to watch them because it's kind of ruining it. That I know these are not official and they're not canon, and this is what they could have done. This is what they could have done.
I don't watch the sequels anymore. I just won't watch them.
No, I won't. I won't watch them.
So in a way, I've retconned them myself.
Yeah,
and
that's a really good point.
If they were to come out and do it, but I'm worried about when we edge closer and closer to it. Eventually, I'm going to have to start to accept them, and I don't really want to.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I bought them on 4K, but I bought cheap. I got the cheapest copy I could find. But Last Jedi, you can buy on 4K for like £4, which is
that was my worst experience with Star Wars ever.
It's sad, really, because I think because I liked The Force Awakens. I've said this before. I really liked it. I thought it was a great film. I love the aura around it. I love taking my kids to see a Star Wars movie. It made me feel like a kid, and I can't watch it anymore. That film because I know what's coming.
Yeah.
I just can't.
I was still optimistic at the end of The Force Awakens.
I was
still excited, and then The Last Jedi. I walked out of the cinema and I just didn't know what to make of it. And I said, "Well, what the hell are they going to do now?" Because Carrie Fisher had just died. They killed everyone else off, and it's like, what the hell are they going to do now? And it was a terrible film. But the dialogue in that film was atrocious and wasn't Star Wars. And I really, really had a horrible. I felt awful after seeing that film, and
it was just a weird sensation, wasn't it? It was like,
it was.
Think about it. Out of 40 plus years of being Star Wars fans, that was the first time you were like, "What?"
It's weird that it's weird. I mean, because I didn't think that when I saw it, but then when I see some of the people online who rate it as though like that's their favorite film. Some people say it's
I couldn't do that.
they compare it. They think it's better than Empire. Do you know what I mean? These these are younger people though. These are younger people that are doing this. But
yeah, I mean, out there that
think
is
it's
people's Star Wars. You've got
Yeah.
to, you know, same as the prequels is for some
it's
people.
the best,
You know,
best one. They think some people think it's the best one.
do you think we're all just? Do you think we're all just arrogant enough to think it belongs towards? Do you think that's what it is? Why we don't give this sort of? Or do you think? I mean, the thing about why we're so passionate about and why the rants was what they were and my angry because we all love this franchise. We didn't care. None of us would be bothered. But we get so mad about it is because of how much it means to us. I mean, let's be honest, you know.
Yeah.
And
it does belong to each of us, but we've also got to share it with each other.
Yeah, we got to be
that's a difficult thing.
Yeah, I mean, this comment here that Geek Strong Dino is saying that it's true that a lot of the all the aliens talk English now. The problem is,
that's true.
People haven't got they haven't got the concentration like they used to have, and as soon as you start putting subtitles up, kids would be looking at their phones in the cinema, wouldn't they, or whatever. And that's why they do it. They don't put the subtitles.
I don't know though. I mean, when you heard Jabba, it was that deep.
Yeah,
you know, and as kids we were like, "Whoa, who's this guy?" It was the actual tone of it. Yeah, the tone of his voice got you. Do you know what I mean?
It was all the more scary and exotic and weird because of that, wasn't he? And that made it that you got the subtitles.
Yeah, that's what I'm intrigued in. Just monsters and aliens and things and robots.
This is it. We're not going watching the new Shakespeare. It's a popcorn movie. But the thing about Star Wars, and I always think that too, you lot, Lucasfilm, and you're the ones that put this on this pedestal. And all we've done is follow that thing. You know, you've told us it's the greatest thing on earth and nothing touches it and this and that. And we've gone along with it. So when it isn't, you can't blame us for going, this is crap. Do you know what I mean? You can't, but being called racist and homophobic and this over a Star Wars movie, it always makes me laugh at. You know what I mean?
I think someone just
treated the fans, after the Acolyte, just because they had valid criticism of it. To come out and label people as being, racist or.
I knew it about her. Like I said, it came out on the Wednesday, right? The Tuesday before. On Twitter and on the things, they were trying their hardest to sell that the Black Series figures. They were trying their hardest to sell that HasLab lightsaber verse for 500 quid, if you remember. And then everyone's saying we stand behind her and all that. And I said to our site, we haven't even seen it yet. We haven't even seen it, and everyone. So you've obviously warned us now that this is not good because you would have never have come that out. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they knew it was bad.
Strange, isn't it? It is strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hope it is. I hope I come out, like I say, next week with me and G-Force go and see it. I hope I come out going, you know what, G, that was awesome. That was a great
one. I might buy some figures now. I might be tempted to get some of the figures. Yeah.
Well, I've already started buying them.
The Trooper is always new Trooper is always fun to get on. The new AT-AT driver and the Snow Trooper. Some of the
these guys are great. These new Stormtroopers, these weapons.
They're the new ones.
Really, these are TBC ones. These are brilliant. I love them. Really.
Did you like the Skeleton Crew? I loved it. I thought the Skeleton Crew was good, but to me, I liked it for what it was. If you asked me if it was Star Wars, I'd say no. It wasn't Star Wars, but as a TV show, I thought it was great. I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved it. It wasn't the Star Wars we knew, but it was.
No.
I accepted it was a different kind of Star Wars.
Yeah.
It was. The thing is, it was. To me, it was. They did it all technically right. It was well written. The characters were consistent and really well acted, and the story was. It just. They knew what they were doing from one episode to the next. The Acolyte did none of that right. It got all the fundamentals of just making a TV program wrong, whereas they got everything right with Skeleton Crew. Whether you like it or not is, that's still fine. But it was. I thought it was.
I love it. I thought those kids were great. Yeah, they were saying, "Oh, it's too much like Goonies in ET," and I was like, "So what's the problem with that?
Yeah,
where's the problem with that? Do you know what I mean?
It's Goonies for this generation, isn't it?
It was brilliant. I loved. I just thoroughly enjoyed. I like the kids. I like the aspect of it. I love that Smee, that robot. Pirates in space. I thought that was great. Do you know, adding another aesthetic to Star Wars, and I just thought,
and it was on over Christmas. What more do you want? It was on over Christmas. It was a perfect timing. I released it at a really good time. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
Connor's comment here about he doesn't. A lot of people have got this opinion about Captain Enoch. You know, he had
I just don't like the zombie aspect of it. I just thought you're coming so far away from Star Wars now when there's some zombie coming up and they got, and I thought, oh come on,
I like the Enoch theme because it reminds me of the Romans who used to do this, but they have the gold mask.
Yeah.
That's why I think they're linked to it. But I know a lot of people say they don't like faces on troopers, but I quite liked it. So
I quite liked it for the same reason. It's sort of
yeah,
like slightly Egyptian or something.
Yeah, and it's the Japanese thing of using gold to repair stuff, isn't it? They use that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that looked all right. It's just like the only thing for me was that zombie thing. I just thought, you know.
I hope we don't see the zombies a lot again. I hope
that should be just.
I hope they don't keep reusing it.
I don't think they will, though, will they? Because she was. Yeah, she died, didn't she? At the end, the old Sith, the what's her name?
I liked her character, to be honest. I loved her in the last. One of my favorite Mandalorian episodes is the Jedi. When I was on Martin and Adams, I did that. I must have seen that episode. How many? I just love the look of it, the feel of it.
Beautifully shot,
and I really liked her. I thought, what a great cat. And then when you saw her in Tales of the Empire or something, when it had a backstory, and I thought, what a great character. It's funny how they get rid of her, like Maul they tried to get rid of, and it's like, you know, these are great characters, you know. So
and we had Michael Biehn in it as well, which I love that episode because
I love that episode.
He doesn't say a lot, but he's in it and he just looks cool in it.
Yeah.
So,
I love him as an action figure. He'd be great.
I just thought it was so well done. When she cuts that bell and she jumps down, I'm like, it's like an old western when you see her far from it. Like Sergio Leone kind of directors. I just thought this is absolutely brilliant. I loved that episode. Loved it. You know,
you tell him, Connor.
Every single episode of those first 2 seasons is like an epic film. I don't know how they did it. It's just they look brilliant. The sound, the music. It's just they're perfect. I think the first 2 seasons are absolutely perfect.
Yeah,
I mean, they got a good reaction. That reaction when she just lights the white, you just know it's her, the lightsaber.
Well, the way she came in, they didn't wait till half an hour into it. She was there, boom, there she is. And the way they did it, you're exactly right, Matt, with the lightsabers. I thought, this is
crazy. People went crazy, weren't they? It's like a mid-season reaction to then getting Luke at the end, wasn't it?
But I think that's what the issue is when you go to episodes like that. I remember Deborah Chow doing episode 2 of season 1 when he's gone to get Grogu and he's killing all up, burning those stormtroopers, and you're like, this is
orange juice stars.
And then you know, and then Luke's X-wing when they're all there and the Death Troopers are coming, you see Luke X-wing just fly into, and you're like, who is it? We all know exactly what. How'd you go from that to Jack Black and Lizzo? You know what I mean? That's the thing. It's like, you know,
Christopher Lloyd really badly underused in that episode, just shoehorned in for the sake of it. And
some people like that think Jack Black is quite important, quite big, and yes, a lot of people love him. So. But I
mean, it's like I say, I think that's what the thing. I think when Star Wars first started, the idea was getting unknown characters to, you know, that's why I had no issue with the Solo. I thought that young lad did a great job as Solo in the Solo movie. But you know, if you would have used somebody, it's like Ryan Gosling in the next one. All right, fair enough. And then they got Amy Adams in it. And you're like, here we go. You've taken what, you know, you're putting all these famous people in it. And, you know.
You know what sort of stream this is, Claire.
Don't make it out like you don't know, Claire. Don't make it out like you
don't know.
If you're surprised, Claire, after getting up to 226 episodes.
Well, let's change the subject a little bit.
Hi,
Paul. Scott on there, and we should ask him some questions, really. And
I can.
And anyone in the chat would like to ask Scott a question, but I like to ask Scott about how did you get into the Hammer horror? Then what kind of started you off loving the horror and the Hammer? What was like the first film?
My mom was a huge fan of Hammer horror. And my middle name's Christopher after Christopher Lee. So
all right,
that shows how big a fan she was, and so they were always on in the house, you know, from quite young, really. And so they were all videoed off the TV. So I probably got about 12 or 13 and just started watching them a lot. And there's a school friend of mine. We're still friends now. We get together. That's why mostly I'm not around on a Friday, because we get together and watch an old horror film or an old sci-fi film, something like that. And we've been doing it for forever, 40 years.
All right.
Like
yeah.
So we've watched the Hammers over and over. And so, I mean, they're good. You know, I love Christopher Lee, love Peter Cushing, and a whole host of other brilliant actors, character actors in them, people that you see pop up in other stuff like Doctor Who and, the Avengers and things like that. You know, there's a whole host of them. They're just there's just something charming about them. They're
I've never seen one, not one.
Not really scary. You know, they're not really scary.
No. Back when I was a young, I think they were a little bit scary when I was a kid, especially the Dracula ones. Especially Christopher Lee, the first couple of Dracula films, they were scary to me.
He does look scary in those. You know,
when I was a teenager and I saw the Vampire Lovers, way! That was my favourite film. Where's this come from?
And they'd be sort of like on BBC Two late at night or Channel 4, wouldn't they? And you weren't expecting them to go that direction. You think it was a horror film, and then
anytime she wants.
This is too easy.
Yeah, of course. What did I see? What was the other film I remember from? Oh, it's Eagles. The Eagles. What's her name? Isn't it? Ingrid Pitt was in with Clint Eastwood.
Where Eagles Dare.
Where Eagles Dare. Yeah,
great
she's in that. She's in that. But
that's kind of like Hammer movie, but a war film.
It is. It is in a way, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got quite a few actors and actresses who are in Hammer films as well. It's great.
So it sounds like your house was the same as mine. Then your mum went, "Oh, you can't watch that. Can't watch that." You just watched him. Do you know what I mean?
No, I mean there was stuff. I remember there were kids at school who'd seen the Terminator and who'd seen RoboCop and before I did, and were talking about them. And God, these films seem so exciting and a bit scary that they, some bloke gets run over by a truck, and the guy gets hit and explodes. And you're excited to see them. So I think they didn't show us the 18 stuff, but certainly the kind of Hammer horror type things. But then they put on a film called Alligator, about a giant alligator living in the sewers of New York.
I remember that movie.
And that we lived in the countryside, and there was a pond right outside my bedroom window. And I was about 10 or 11, and we'd watched that film, and it scared the shit out of me. Really did.
Alligator where you live. What was it? A nasty duck or something like that?
Like a duck or a pike or something. Yeah. But it really scared me, irrationally so. So occasionally they got it wrong, and they put something on that we really shouldn't watch.
Jaws did for me in the bath, getting in the bath for Jaws, and living in Blackpool where the coast is. I would never get in that water for years. Do you know what I mean? It's like
Jaws scared me, and I still won't watch the head under the boat.
We went to see the 40th.
Eye popping. I still won't watch that scene.
So we went to see the 40th last year on the big screen, and our Suki sat right next to me, right? And when that came up, she lifted about 3 foot off a chair. Boom, like that. I knew it was coming, so I didn't say anything.
Away. I still don't watch it, kind of out of principle now.
It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. But funny as well, because I've never seen Jaws on the big screen, but when I saw that scene, it's the music, how loud the music, that little like that, you're like, oh, God,
we went last year as well, and it was absolutely fantastic.
Masterpiece, absolute masterpiece. That movie.
No, I sat down and I watched. We said we were going to. All three of us were going to watch the film, your favorite film, and I don't think you and Tez.
Horror Express.
I sat down and watched it a while ago now. We all said we were going to sit down, and you didn't watch it, did you, Shabby?
No, it's on YouTube though. I found out it's on YouTube.
Yeah, I found it and sat there and watched it a little bit each day at work when I was having my lunch. It's definitely a very interesting film, isn't it? Because it's like the first kind of, it's a kind of a different way of having you're kind of watching it, going, what's going on here?
You know what? Maybe we should do that.
This mummified creature's just picked, and then you realise it's an alien, and he's absorbing people's.
It's a really smart idea, isn't it? And Kieran always points out that it's a bit of a take on the story of the Thing.
It is the Thing, isn't
it? It's sort of a story. So it's moving from body to body, absorbing people's knowledge and skills, and
Maybe we should watch a movie, pick a movie every week and talk about it on the next ZSR. Maybe we should do.
But I sat there and watched it. I thought I'm going to watch it, and I'm glad I watched it. It was very interesting. On a train, usually are good on a train, aren't they?
Yeah. Everyone's trapped on the train, and you've got Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee on the same side. Absolutely, top of their game, really. They're such a joy to watch together.
And we'd have to put those things in their eyes and film that. That must have been quite hard to do that.
Yeah, when I first saw that, I was about 12, and it did unnerve me a bit.
Yeah,
I remember. But I've loved it ever since then. I must have seen it.
It's different when you see people like that though, because we talked to the Americans over here. And they're talking about people like Admiral Piet or Moff Tarkin. But we used to say, well, we saw them in Casualty, in The Bill, in they've been about Granger. What is it? Johnny Briggs' dad was one of the Imperial commanders.
Johnny Briggs, Johnny Briggs' dad. Yeah, but I still call him that.
Yeah, Johnny Briggs' dad. And so it's funny. So do you look at that as well when you see Peter Cushing? You don't think of him as Tarkin, you think of him in the horror movies.
Think of him as Van Helsing. Usually,
Van Helsing.
Best. And he plays Baron Frankenstein. He played him about 6 or 7 times. I'll watch anything with Peter Cushing in. I mean,
world class.
He played Sherlock Holmes in The Hound of the Baskervilles as well, didn't he?
And that's a brilliant film. And he did a TV series as well, but the Hound of the Baskervilles film with
that's the one I remember with Peter Cushing. Yeah.
See, I never think about that with Alec Guinness. I never think of Obi-Wan. I always think of Bridge Over River Kwai. I think he's. I love that film. Do you know what I mean? I think he's so good in it. So good in that film. So
brilliant.
The other one that scares me is the one with Christopher Lee and the devil. Is it The Devil Rides Out? Is that the one
Devil Rides Out?
Where you have to put the thing in the ground.
Yeah,
that one scared me when I was young. Watching that for the first time.
Yeah,
that was very eerie.
Yeah.
If you like scary and eerie, you've got to watch that Widow's Bay. It is so good. I mean, for me to watch a horror, but it's you know what? It's filmed and it's done at a small time. It's like Jaws in a way. It's like Jaws with a horror story. And don't get me wrong, they're not on boats and fishing or whatever, but the aesthetic of Jaws, where it's in a small main town and it's this and it's that, and it's about this mayor there's so many bad things that's happened to this town. He wants everyone to come back. So it reminds me of the mayor in Jaws, where even though but the horror parts in it, the stories of these horror parts, they are frightening, but it's so well done. So
and that's on Apple, isn't it? So not everyone's got
Apple's you've got Apple. To me, is the best streaming one out there. I've yet to see anything on Apple that's not good. It's all good, all of it. So.
Steps early, the Silos coming back in July.
Me and Matthew are big fans of that. Yeah, we love Silo.
You've got to have some patience to watch that series, though.
But I think it works for that Matt, because if this was like a Star Wars or I'd be like, it's a bit slow. This is a bit, but it works for Silo. I think it really does. So
and it was on like the second series. We do the live stream, I think, and then I go and watch it. And because it was on a Friday, or it would come out, because my missus is not really interested in it, so I'd sit there and watch it, and you just want it to go on forever. But can't wait till next week now.
Really good show. Really, I like well done science fiction. Well done, And you like.
I think they filmed season 3 and 4 together, haven't they? I think they've done. That's why it's taken so long between the last series.
Yeah, we did between 1 and 2 as well. There was a couple of years between 1 and 2.
But we're going to go back in time with this series. I think they're going back to showing you when the silos were created and everything.
It's great. I mean, I don't want to ruin it for anybody. Whoever hasn't seen Silo, watch it, because the end scene of season 1 when she goes over that hill is superb. It's just like
I think there's about 5 or 6 books from Silo.
Yeah, Jeff Barker read the books, and I was talking to Jeff about it, and Jeff said he knew about the guy. I never knew that the Project Mary was a book. I never knew it was the same guy who did The Martian and all that.
Yeah. Oh, everyone keeps going back to the sequels. They're talking to keep bringing back the sequels again.
Yeah.
Anyone in the comments? Anyone who watched Hammer Horror? Put your favorite films you've seen.
I've never seen. They're like they're like B movies, aren't they? Is that what they are? Is that what's B movies?
They kind of started off a bit better than that in the 50s.
Yeah,
with the first ones like Curse of Frankenstein and Dracula. American Horror of Dracula and The Mummy. Yeah. They were pretty big. They were really big films. They made stars of Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee. Yeah. And then as they get on into the 60s, and they kind of redoing the formula. But and the 70s it's a bit tired, and other companies are making films that are like Hammer. Some of which are good. Like Horror Express isn't a Hammer film. It was made in Spain, a Spanish company.
I'll watch it. I'll take a night and I'll watch it. Yeah, I even did that with Explorers. I went online to streaming for Explorers, wasn't on it, and then I remember Matt saying something about YouTube. So I thought I'll try. I never watch movies on YouTube ever.
Oh, I'm always finding films.
Yeah, you are. So I thought I'll do what Matt said, and there it was, Explorers. So I thought, right, I'll watch it here.
I sat and watched. What did I watch the other I watched the other day with Alec Guinness in it. Second World War when they're in Malta. And,
the Malta story. Yeah, it's
Malta
really good.
Story. Yeah, but
Yeah,
Alec
it's
Guinness.
really
Good, isn't it? That.
Yeah, and he's like he's just a normal. He's a pilot and taking camera pictures, and he gets trapped on Malta. It's great little story.
It's a really, really good film.
Yeah, I love picking out random films like that and watching. So
I've just finished watching Sink the Bismarck because we had a presentation at the library in the week, and there's a guy. He was dressed in uniform and he was moving little model ships around the table. So I thought, well, I'll watch the film.
Oh, how cool's that?
Yeah, we had a fantastic afternoon.
I bet you did.
People sat around him with the table, and they were like pushing the ships about, and it was just like being there. Really, it was.
Yeah.
I thought I'd watch the movie and enjoyed it. It's good fun. I love an old black and white war film. I'm a sucker for.
I used to love doing that on a Saturday night. So when I was in England, we go out clubbing and all that sort of stuff. About 3 o'clock in the morning, I'd come home, and there's always, remember, ITV always showed a 1960s black and white movie at night, right in the middle. And I used to go to bed watching them. I've watched I couldn't tell you which one, but they're all like the B-rate, crime dramas or whatever, but in black and white in the 60s. But they show it it was after, I tell you when it was, after the Hitman and Her had finished.
Oh my God, the Hitman and Her, I used to try and stay up as late as I could on a Friday night. Like,
just watch that.
At like 4 a.m. or something, don't you? Watching
There's always nightclubs in Blackpool, so when they'd have the Palace on and me inside sit, and we know him, oh, we know him. God, the things we watch.
Talking about Ray Stevens, I'm intrigued to see how the guy from the guy's going to take over, isn't it?
I like it. It's in from Games of Thrones, though, isn't it? So I think he'll do a good job.
Yeah.
He was good, that Ray Stevenson, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
He stole that.
Another hot toy I keep looking at getting. I'm like, I want to get him.
So that's the thing. I think going back to that, we can't. That's why I can't sit here like what Scott said and turn me back on it, because there are elements that they do like that Ray Stevenson character that you think, they can do it when they want to do it,
Yeah, just the way it starts off and the red gets on the ship. I love that.
I'm still, I'm still surprised that we never seen a Dr. Aphra thing yet, because she would fit in with the aspect of today. Dr. Aphra would do really well, or Sarge Ventress. Find that funny. We've never seen those two main female characters in Star Wars. Nothing.
Well, we keep getting mentioned. We keep getting that. They keep saying, Anna Taylor-Joy would play her. Yeah, they keep sort of bringing it up. Yeah. I mean, I love it. We could see a clip back to the cartoon, where they're fighting on Yavin, Anakin and her. Yeah, we could get like
they're bringing out those figures, aren't they? They're bringing out the
figures. Maybe we could get like a recall of her thinking about when she was, something, and you could go back to that. They could do that, couldn't they? They could do it now quite easily with Hayden Christensen. He could come on.
Yeah, someone said. I think it might have been Martin said. I don't know whether he'd heard it or he's just guessing, but one of the episodes of the Ahsoka series might be sort of entirely
between worlds thing.
I know,
maybe
and Ewan McGregor will be back, and they'll have the other girl that played Ahsoka, young Ahsoka.
Yeah,
and they'll do something like that, and they could include Sarge Ventress in that, I suppose.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, that
because the story goes, she was meant to be in Revenge of the Sith, wasn't she? But he said it was too scary. She was too scary for kids or something. She was meant to be the main protagonist or an antagonist in that, but never happened. But I think she's a great character. I think it's a shame though, because she dies in the book Disciple, and it says, you know what I mean, and the Dark Disciple, and that story between her and Quinlan Voss is beautiful, and it's one of my books I put down. I thought I loved reading that. That was, and then they brought her back though, didn't they? And that, because when she had that episode, the bounty hunter thing she did a couple of years back, I thought, have they brought her back? I didn't want to say anything just in case people didn't know, but I thought it was all right.
Yeah, then they brought her back in
the Underworld, didn't they? They showed that, didn't they? They showed how she came back.
How she came back, the Night Sisters brought back.
Left the body, and then she.
He just walked off, so it did the end of the book, and then obviously they came and did it. So but that book, if you haven't read it, is beautiful. It's a great book, really is.
I've not seen the Vampire Circus, Kieran.
I don't like Vampire Circus very much.
You don't like it?
Countess Dracula's pretty good.
Well, is it Vampire Circus near getting the end of
it's a later one. It wasn't one that I particularly.
I remember I think I've seen
Cushing and Lee in, really.
Yeah, I remember seeing Dracula 2008. Is it 2008? What's the Dracula one?
AD 1972.
That's it, 1972.
I love that one. I do love.
You like that one? Yeah,
I like that one a lot. Yeah, it's one of my favourites because it's so kind of kitsch. It was made out of. At the time, it was rubbish because 1972 didn't look like that. Really, the people then knew that, but now when you look back, it's all kind of hip and it's very it's a cleverer film than you realise, because Christopher Lee, although he's resurrected in 1972, he never leaves the sort of he never goes wandering down the streets or getting on a bus or anything like that. He's always in like in the church and things. So it's it works really well.
What would you say you I've just saw a comment in there about fate. What would you say your favorite movie was? What would you say if you had to pick? All right, I will say today's favorite movie. What would you say it was?
That's hard. That's hard.
Hey, BTR.
I mean, I always think The Empire Strikes Back is my favorite movie.
It's my favorite Star Wars movie, definitely. Yeah,
I guess it's what film you go to the most when you want something, when you want a bit of comfort in it. What's the one you take out of you always go to? And I'm trying to think what modern film, but it's not a sci-fi film. I don't think. What I really,
It's funny, isn't it, when you think about that? Because I always think, it's easy to go for the this and that, but I always go for the movie that makes me feel good. And I'm glad it's on, and I love watching it, and I've seen it thousands of times. It never bores me,
Yeah,
I mean,
Empire Strikes Back. Horror Express is another one like that.
I'll have to watch this Horror Express. I'll have to watch it.
Difficult. I've got too many films that I really love.
Yeah, I like watching them. I really do.
I mean, I like me westerns and
different times of the year and things like that.
Yeah. I like me westerns and me sci-fi, and then I've got a real thing for Tarantino. I mean, one of my favorite is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I just love that film.
Great movie. I love
it. Caprio, he is absolutely amazing in that, playing that struggling actor.
What's he called? What is it? Floss or something? Isn't it? Valentine.
Just when he's trying to do the scenes when he's struggling, and he's doing a western in that. It's kind of a western thing he's doing. I just think that's a great. And then all the little bits of hints of other characters that are in there, and you've got the serial killer in there, and you've got just other stuff. It's it's one of my favorite. I actually got it. I bought it a while recently. I thought, you're not watching that again. My wife goes, the Tarantino.
You've seen it.
It's like Django, the new one. The newer one. And a lot of people didn't like. I love that film as well.
Because your wife's do the same as mine, because I'll say, "Well, what's this?" And she goes, "No, I've seen it." Yeah. I'm like, I could watch a movie if it's a movie I love.
I was sitting there watching Pale Rider, which is Clint Eastwood again. I love anything. And she's like, "Oh, not another Clint Eastwood Western." I was like, "Yeah, it's the same thing. He comes in, saves a day, and goes off again." I said, I tried to explain to her the motive behind like High Plains Drifter, and she couldn't get the gist of it. And I was like, he's like an angel come down to and she's like, "Oh, all right, I'll give up." She's like, it's just a Western, darling. Yeah.
You really struggle to find something that you can watch together, because some nights we'll just
100%.
Yes,
hours.
Yeah.
Find something. In the end, I say, "Look, just put something on." Because I'll just stick a Star Wars film on, or a Star Trek movie or something.
Last night it happened. So she comes in late last night, and I said, "Do you want to watch?" "Oh, just put anything on." So I put that Greenland on, the Gerard Butler movie. She just went, "Oh, for fuck's
sake." What does she like then? What does she like to watch?
I don't know. It's just she has watched a few things with me that she likes, but she's more of a TV. I don't think my wife's massive on movies. She likes TV shows. She likes doing.
I know it's like most women like watching Married at First Sight, don't they?
Yeah, my wife loves that show. Loves
that tripe. Which is not real. I keep telling her this is not real. They are acting. And she's like, "No, they're not. They're not.
It's true love, Matthew. It's true love."
Why is it every series they all split up and leave each other afterwards? They never stay together.
Okay, I know. Ghostbusters, brilliant.
Next week, American starts. American Married at First Sight. I said, "You are not watching that rubbish." I've already had since March. It's been ruined my schedule. So
that's right, because you've only got the one TV, haven't you? So I suppose you're stuffed up.
All these episodes are series backed up, like the stuff I like watching.
No, I'm quite lucky. We've got TV in every room here, so if she wants to,
And Dutton Rant's come out today, which I haven't
today.
seen
Are
yet.
we watching that tonight? Oh, that's a definite for me. I couldn't get into Marshall's, but this one I'll definitely. My dog's named after one of the characters, so I'll definitely.
3 or 4 episodes in the Marshalls, just couldn't.
Because I love
we didn't even get that far. We watched 1.5. Steph fell asleep.
I just don't think he's a very charismatic actor, is he? He's just got no oomph to him.
No, he was a B-rate character, and you're trying to make it out of a B-rate character.
Carry a series on his own. He's just got no oomph.
Tonight's will be completely different. So I'll be watching.
I put that other actor in it, that English actor, because he's English, and he was a guy in Prometheus, wasn't he? The guy that's with him, his mate, who's in, and I'm like, no.
I got a great bargain on this.
Well,
it was meant to be over $50. I got it for $20 on Amazon. That's it. It was this.
Wow. Your figures,
and it's the O-rings. So I fancied this at the start, and it was like I said, it was $659.99 over here, and I was like, I don't really do 3 3/4 inch and O-rings, but I saw it a couple of weeks back, and it was $21. So I thought, I'll get it. So they look great. Do you know what I mean? I'll never open it, and I'll keep it the way it is. But I never realised there's a die-cast card to go with this. A big one. It's like 65, but they've put it down to 46. So I might just get that to go with it too. So cool.
I've got a plastic Ecto one that goes with them. You can
I've got them. I'm for some reason I'm on this Ghostbusters kick. I've been buying loads of vintage Ghostbusters this week and getting them in. And it's like what they said at the start of this. I think it's because the price now from modern to vintage is done like that. It's equaled itself out now. So I've been going back to, I've always classed myself not a modern or a vintage collector, but I've been looking more at vintage stuff, which is weird for me.
Great film there. It's a great film.
Elizabeth, what is it? What was she called? Elizabeth someone. She was in Saved by the Bell, wasn't she?
Yeah, she's kind of one-hit wonder with that film, wasn't it? I know she's been back recently. She still looks quite very attractive.
She's tasty. She's a really nice looking girl.
Yeah. True Romance and The Crow are my non-Star Wars. Yeah, good.
He sold True Romance to pay for Reservoir Dogs. Did you know that? So he wrote True Romance. Yeah. And then he sold it so he could make the money to do Reservoir Dogs.
I've got to get on 4K G4 Smart. I've got to get that one for the collection. I agree with you and JT. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is a great film. It is. I just love it. And they're making the series, aren't they? But it annoys me. It's going to be on Netflix, isn't it? Which is a little bit annoying.
Yeah, it's Cliff Booth, The Adventures of Cliff Booth.
He's going to be a fixer, isn't he? He's a fixer.
Awesome.
And I'm like, it's on Netflix, which
it was going to be a movie but they've changed it into a TV show, didn't it? It was going to be a film.
Yeah, if I stuck on Amazon, I would have been happy, or Disney or.
Do you know his next birthday is 65, Brad Pitt, and look at him.
I know.
It just sickens you, doesn't it? It sickens you.
I love it because him and George Clooney battle each other for best looking man, don't they? We're still getting older. They still look good.
I didn't like their latest movie though. That Wolves that was on Apple.
Didn't you? I thought it was great. I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, I thought it was great. Yeah. If you want to watch a Brad Pitt film, that Ad Astra, if you watch that is a hard going film, but it's a great space film.
Is that the one with Sandra Bullock in it?
No,
that's the Brad Pitt one you're talking about. I know which one.
Tommy Lee Jones is in it at the end, but it's a hard going film, but it's some great scenes in it when he's in the moon and stuff, and it's very slow space film.
I can't remember it. We did watch it. I remember them like the moon buggies driving towards each other on the.
And they're shooting at each other. Very clever, isn't it?
Do you know one of the best sci-fi movies I've talked about? Moon was the film Moon with Chris Rockwell.
Yeah,
and it was done by David Bowie's son. You forget about that movie, but you also forget how good that movie actually is with the clothes, and that was a great film.
James Spader did not James Spader. It was not James Spader.
Oh God, his name's gone out of my head.
Who did the voice for the robot? It
was James Spader, wasn't it? Was it James Spader?
No, it was Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey did the voice for the robot. I
love the Big Lebowski. Love it. I've just watched his latest video showing the laser discs, those Japanese laser discs that he got off First Blood and stuff like that. So
I've watched that film. I never understand it. I know the bowling bit's good.
I love the Big Lebowski. It's a great film. Great film.
In the John Good, has he got the massive got a massive gun in his bag, and he's got and he's bowling. I can't remember.
John Goodman is brilliant. And what is it? Steve Buscemi. It's just a great film. It's just It's just stupid. But it's so well written. It's really well written.
The dude abides.
So what I mean, JT, my wife is mad. I'll never forget. Right, Troy came out. You know the film Troy. Me and Jen were dating at the time, and we went to see it. And there's that part where he gets out of the bath and he turns around on the big screen. And I looked to my wife, and my wife is like that. And I went like that under her chin. But she was. My wife's been a big fan of him for years. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
many ladies have, I think.
But now we've got Elliot Page is Achilles.
Yeah,
it's so stupid.
How does that work? Yeah,
it's so stupid. You go from Brad Pitt playing Achilles to Elliot Page playing it.
Yeah. What to say, innit? It's a hard.
What do you say? She weighs about 50 pounds wet through, don't she? Do you know what I mean? But we'll see.
Yeah, he was just sitting there on the sofa, wasn't he? Yeah. Get some cleaning products and something. I
like the way he walks out. He goes, "Oh, fuck you up, man." You know, he's wasted. You know, he was brilliant. Actually, you think about Brad Pitt movie. I've yet to see a shit Brad Pitt. I even liked to Meet Joe Black. I thought that was a great film. You know, he's done some.
He upset people who are trying to do the Jamaican accent, didn't he? Because whatever he does, when he's speaking to.
That's Gary Oldman, isn't it?
No. Because Brad Pitt's playing deaf, isn't he?
Right.
He goes to hospital and there's a Jamaican woman there, and he starts talking in Jamaican, and this other woman's like, "What the?" You know, and he does it, but he does it really well. And I
thought you were just talking about because he did it, didn't he? Gary Oldman in True Romance.
He was, that's a good scene, isn't it? That's quite a good scene. Yeah,
I did see his movie, his Dracula movie, Gary Oldman's. That was all. The latest horror one I watched was that Frankenstein by Guillermo del Toro, and I loved it. I thought, what a great movie that is.
Yeah, it's really,
really. And that guy's meant to be the new Bond, isn't he? That Jacob Ellerby, whatever he's called, the big tall one. He's a handsome bloke, but he was really good as the monster. I enjoyed that. I thought that was all right. To be honest,
not seen that.
Yeah, I really liked it. I thought
that's on Netflix as well, isn't it? So
and Nosferatu, I loved, and that is not up my wheelhouse at all. But that was filmed so beautifully.
Yeah,
we went haunted. I've never seen anything like it, you know. And so I really enjoyed that movie too. And that was a good one. So I've been watching the horrors.
That's the actor who just played the Crow, isn't it? Didn't he play the Crow as well? Didn't he do the same actor?
No, that was one of the Skarsgårds on it that did the Crow.
I'm sure it was Skarsgård, wasn't it? He played Nosferatu.
Oh, not sure. No,
he played it as well, didn't he?
Yeah. No, that was his brother. There's two of them. No, there's about three of them in there. I'll look at
there's dad as well, isn't there? There's I never know. There's too many. I've not seen the new Crow. That was terrible. 7 years into that. Yeah, that's a good point. I've seen that. Yeah.
Legends of the Fall.
Oh yes.
Thelma and Louise. God, 12 Monkeys. The Ocean's movies.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Oh, you mean Money for that? Matt don't like it.
I suppose with it being his job, though, I've always that's not right.
It's a very hard-going film. There's not a lot. It's not. It's not. Yeah.
I can't remember anything apart from the moon buggy scene. I've
I know. That's I think that's the scene that's in the trailer, and everyone went, "Oh, this could be," and then you get and you go, "Oh dear."
Are you looking forward to seeing the Odyssey? I'm looking forward to seeing it. And I think the Odyssey. I love big adventures. Jace.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I'll go. We said at the start of the year, this is a great year for movies. It feels like an 80s year. This with all the movies. We end up with Avengers in June. Do you know what I mean? We've got Star Wars. We've got Toy Story. We've got all sorts of Masters of the Universe.
I mean, that's going to be so much fun, isn't it?
Oh, I hope so. Please. I'm so. But it's like what I've said on the ZSR before. It's nice to be looking forward to a movie at the cinema that you can't wait to go to the cinema for.
Are we going to get a sequence at the end with Orko? You know, like a what's?
No, he'll be in it. The sequence at the end will be She-Ra.
An end credit scene with Orko appearing.
I reckon it's Hordak stealing She-Ra when she was a kid. I'll have a flashback because Hordak got into Grayskull, didn't he, and stole She-Ra.
Or we can have another Skeletor falling down a thing, and he go, "I'll be back" when he comes out of the original.
But I want it to be like that because a lot of people say it looks a bit campy, shabby. Well, it's Masters of the Universe. Do you know what I mean?
It's got to be, hasn't it?
What else does you want?
Do you think that they must have CG? They must have done the dots on his face to do Skeletor. That is not that you can tell.
No, because his eyes move. If you notice, his eyes move when he talks.
That's got to be all CGI, that mask, isn't it? They must use
just to have it back. But the thing is, if this does well, then you never know. Thundercats could be next. Centurion, you never know what's coming. You know, all it takes is one movie to do well in this sort of franchise, and they all come along, don't they? So
I did see a clip of Skeletor wearing a crown. Did you see that? Have you seen the picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, with Evil Lynn. I saw.
Yeah, they're kind of arcing back to the original film, aren't they, with Evil Lynn?
Well, I reckon he takes over Grayskull. That's what it is. I think the war that we've seen through the adverts is him taking over, and then that's why they go and get He-Man. Do you know what I mean? And,
and it's all gone downhill, and he's not.
I can't. After all these years, honestly, I'm like a kid. I just cannot wait. Do you know
and the bit with the bit that got me was the bit in the forest, and you see the pink trees and that. You like from the cartoon, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he's on the flying sledge thing, wherever.
The part for me was a part I never thought I've never even thought of, and I didn't think I needed it until I saw it. Was that Mechanic part? So all Skeleton's guards are surrounding Mechanic, and his neck goes up, and he starts back, and I'm like, what?
Yeah. Did you see
Mothman this week as well?
Yeah, it's Mothman. Yeah.
One of my favorite figures. Yeah, I'm still over there. Yeah.
But I saw that.
That was on the original film that weren't in the cartoon as well, haven't they?
Well, they asked him. Apparently, he did so well at Kubo and the Two Strings, and obviously then he went on to make Bumblebee, which I thought was a great. And then they said to him, "Now it's yours. Pick a movie." And they gave him a list to do, and he went, "I'd rather do Masters of the Universe." But Netflix had it, so they waited until the contract, and then they got it. And he said he's a diehard Masters fan. Now I know a lot of people say, remember, even Ryan John, I love Star Wars since I was a kid. Obviously, he didn't. But this guy, and you can tell by the aesthetics of it, the way they look, the way Attorney looks, the characters all in the right colours, and they're all upgraded, but it just looks.
Some people were saying the Grayskull's not big enough. It doesn't look big enough.
I'm not. Things like that don't bother me at all. When people, I'm not nitpicking over stupid stuff like, it's the wrong brick colour in Grayskull. First of all, it's not even Grayskull. It's like,
well, it is grey, isn't it? Grayskull looks greyish. To me, it should be greyish. It should be made out of brick, shouldn't it, or stone?
Well, no, it's Castle Grayskull. His name. It's not named after that. It's named after the first king, Grayskull. He's right up there. You can see him in Eternity right there.
Yeah, but everyone's saying it should be green, like in a cartoon.
Well,
like, no, it should be made of stone. It's going to be grey, isn't it? So,
listen, there's always going to be. It's like when the X-Men first came out and they have those black leather outfits on. Do you remember? And everyone's like, and he makes a joke in that movie. What should we be wearing? Yellow spandex, like that. There's always going to be something, but from what I've seen, I'm just in love with it. I just think I cannot wait to see this film. I really can't. And it's just like I said, without repeating myself, it's refreshing to get that excitement back that you can't wait to go to the movies to see. You're not going to wait till it. How many times have we all sat here? I'll wait till it comes on streaming. I'll wait till it comes.
Yeah,
you know
all those images for years of people doing Masters Universe like images of what a film could look like, innit? They were going to
they've all had it. They've all had it from Sony to Netflix, and then what will happen is they'll do a concept and put, it never got made. And it's a shame, really, because if there's so many good characters and so many good worlds in, because remember, it's not just Eternia. You can go to Preternia where She-Ra is, and then that brings up all the female fans of it. And there's She-Ra with Hordak and Mantenna, and do you know what I mean? So
I guess,
I can't wait. If it just please, I hope it makes enough money for them to go, let's make another one. You know what I mean? I'd love this to be a franchise. So G-Force has to get in there. Yeah, Stone collects what? Yeah. All right. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. All right, calm down. It's all right. Yeah.
But let me show you this. I was going to save this till what I picked up, but I've got to show you now. You ever had something that you've wanted for years, but you've never found it either in good shape or good nick, or it's as rare as hen's teeth, and you can't. Well, I found it this week. I've been looking for this for about 6-7 years, and I go on eBay, and every time I go out, and I can never find it until now, and it is this. Oh, wait to see this.
Oh no! Oh, here we go. Make him big.
It is the Nelsonic Pee-wee 1988 wristwatch, but look, his suit's done as a strap, and obviously you lift it, but this one's never been opened. It's still got the the staple in the back.
Oh,
Do you see what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So it's never
Yeah,
ever been touched.
isn't it?
Now these are as rare as hen's teeth to get hold of. They only came out for a year, that was it. And to find one in condition, and I saw this one about 3 days before it was up, and it was up to about 25 quid. And I thought this is going to go for about 50, 60. And it didn't. It went for 31, and I got it.
Wow.
So I was absolutely
Brilliant.
I was like, you want to see my wife's face when I'm like, I got it. She was like,
you must have one of the biggest biggest collections of Pee-wee going, really.
It's not a case of Shabby's a bit weird. I always found him dead unique. He was a character that I've never seen anybody like this before, ever. And then he used to do a show for kids in the morning and then the same show at night for adults with the same jokes, but in a different way. Very talented man, I thought. I watched the documentary that came out last year was superb. You know, how he had to hide his homosexuality and how he went through things with his mum and dad and did that. And he just perfected. And you know what I mean? And then it obviously showed the things about the theatre. And he talked about how he got arrested in the movie theatre and he wasn't doing anything. And he said at the time, it was 92 when LA was going through all that stuff with the Rodney King things and so forth. They were just looking for, everyone was targeting everybody.
Yeah.
And it happened, you know, and the collection he had, all the unique little, it goes through his collection in this documentary, and some of it is just weird, but like fascinating weird, like no way, do you know? So I've always,
I think he has. I think he probably has.
I don't know what it was.
Have you joined any Pee-wee? Must be some Facebook pages, collectors or something.
Well, no, I'm on the Instagram ones where I do it, and I don't really, not really, because
all right.
The thing about a Pee-wee as well, about Pee-wee, it's a very weird thing. You know, you're gonna make people are gonna go.
You don't feel think you're weird.
I just always had a uniqueness for him. I just remember my dad remember my dad was meant to go out and get Hercules on video, right? Hercules. I'll never forget it. And he goes, no, they didn't have it. I mean, me and Sarah, right. But I've got this one, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. What? And then we saw the cover and this guy looking like a Muppet on a band. We thought, this is gone. And I tell you what, I must watch that movie about 20 times a year, every year.
That's your go-to.
Love it. But it's just weird. I find him fascinating. I find his whole career fascinating. And, you know, then you look back, he went on America's version of Blind Date called The Dating Game, right?
Oh, yeah.
And he went on as Pee-wee Herman. He went on as him. But the whole thing, the producer, everybody thought this is who he is. It was like when he first started to do it. And he talked about him being in improv comedies and improv studios and perfecting it and so forth. And so for years, so when people would turn around and say Paul Rubens, he'd go, who? Who's that? Do you know what I mean? Just fascinating. So I suppose it is.
We're all weird. We're all weird because we collect stuff, don't we? We're all kind of slightly different.
But that's why I enjoy the community we're in, because you watch people like Scott or yourself, like Warhammer. I'd never collect Warhammer, but I love looking at it that you've got. Like, wow, look at that and look at this.
We all kind of appreciate everyone's collection. We don't take them.
We sure do, pal.
I'm not being horrible. I know you're a big football fan, but you get these footballers. Oh, look at his sad eyes. Look, got a Star Wars t-shirt on, and he's collecting. And then you've got people where I think there's a different mentality in it to people that like. There's a different sort of mentality.
The thing is, I just like it. I mean, I think to me as well, when we're all hitting late 40s, 50s now and so forth, and we've been most of us have been together now for 7 years. I think it's nice in our stage of life, if you will, that we have people that are like-minded and we share stuff, because it's like I've said it a million times. What we do could be the loneliest thing in the world if you haven't got the people around you. Could, you know, and you don't want to, you don't want to go up to your wife and go, "Oh, I found it's 1970," and she's like, "What?" Do you know what I mean? But then you look at one of you guys and go, "No way, I found this in a fifth," and we're all like, "No way, this is awesome." No, I won't be watching that. No,
no, you don't be watching that.
No chance.
I won't watch it either anyway because it looks shite.
It's the Hugh Jackman thing we're talking. It starts off in Hugh Jackman's in this caravan. Oh yeah, I watched it. And as soon as that sheep said, "What?" and I went off straight away. I ain't going to be sick all night watching that. No chance.
Not right now. People have been crying in that film, Shabby, when they've been watching it.
Apparently, it's meant to be really good. Apparently, it's meant to be. I never saw The Jungle Book. I never saw anything like that. I got through Planet of the Apes simply because I enjoyed it. But
Yeah. So
Other than that, no chance.
the only Hugh
No
Jackman
chance.
thing I want to see is that new Robin Hood thing when it comes out. Whenever we get
looks interesting, doesn't it?
That was PGM's favourite when we did the movie night that night, and I did the late night one. That was PGM's choice, and I'd not seen it and saw the trailer, and I thought, bloody hell, this looks rough. It looks really good. So
yeah, it's kind of
very
Robin
different
Hood.
take on it, isn't it?
Yeah, Robin at the end of his life, isn't it? Kind of old and what he's been through, and different take. Yeah.
No, it wasn't Mr. Red that ruined me. It was those bloody chimpanzees on the PG Tips adverts. That's what it was. Horrible.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it. I was dressed up in the whole thing, front room dresses on suit. I thought, oh my god, this is horrible.
No.
Horrible.
It is hideous. Yeah.
Horrible. And they just had it. I've had it ever since. I start stuttering when I talk about it. It's just horrible stuff. So.
Wow.
Yeah, brilliant. Everyone has a big book. That's Simone, and she goes to France, meets Pierre.
You could do a quick, you could probably do a thing. I'll go, What's your,
Johnny Morris, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What's your what?
Yeah, I'm saying you could go and do like one of these, the quizzes when they say, "What's your favorite mastermind?" and you could say,
"Well, I tried it on Stu's, but you cheated if you thought about it and got all the answers, and I could not believe that was one of the. You know what? I was very proud of it. I laughed. It was a genius move.
Everyone did their research.
When we came on, and he goes, "What's this?" and you went Buxton, and I thought,
"Yeah,
fair enough." And he goes, "How long is it on for?" And you went 116 minutes, and I thought.
But people don't know the music. That was the Danny Elfman. That's an obvious.
Yeah, it was.
I got that right because that's the Tim Burton. It's obvious. I knew that.
They didn't get on. Pee-wee and
really, the only person we've got to blame is Stuart because he didn't change the questions every bloody quiz.
No,
he has the same things about the same things. Money, how much a film. So if you change all that up, he might have. That might have beboozled people.
I enjoy. You know what though? I did enjoy his. Movie quiz. That was good. Cat was really good. You were good. You were on with Cat, weren't you, Scott? You and Cat.
Don't remind me of that. Don't remind me.
The funniest thing is, though, it was funny actually. I mean, I think some of us you knew what we were going to pick. It was fairly obvious, but some of us picked some movies, and I thought, wow. Do you know what I mean? I would never have thought that this person would have picked that movie and what they knew about it. So I thought it was good.
Yeah, who's it? But Moulin Rouge. You picked? Was it Moulin Rouge? Someone picked. That was a very obscure film. Wasn't it?
It was. It was. What was that? Gary Moore's daughter or Brad?
Might have been Brad.
Very odd one.
You've never met Brad, have you, Scott?
No, I've been on a stream with him.
One of the nicest fellas on earth. He's lovely.
Is he the hot toy collector? Is he yeah.
He goes, I'm going to Joe Bed. He's like, I'm not spending any money, Shabby. He's got a proper Alabama accent. I'm not spending any money, Shabby. Comes out with about 8 blooming hot toys. How many Tron figures? How many Voltron? And then at the end, G-Force goes, oh, you seen that case of Voltron over there? He bought an $800 case of Voltron. He spent a fortune.
Yeah.
What a lovely guy. Lovely fella.
So. Yeah, a bit obvious, wasn't it, Jonathan? Yeah. Well, on that note, it's gone 10 o'clock, and we've flown through. I can't believe it. So there we go, everyone. We've made it to another episode, and we were live all the way.
Do you not fancy the cheesy pop quiz next week, Scott? Do you not fancy that?
Well, I'd like to come on one of the quizzes, but not next week.
I'd like to come on a decent one, Shabby, not cheesy pop.
Not music, maybe some other thing. Not music.
Yeah, probably something more popular.
If I keep nagging at him, he will get away from music and try something else. But he's adamant. Adamant it's got to be music.
I'll put it there. Just have a look at this picture, Scott. I've just sent it to Matt. Just have a look at this.
Yeah. We've all seen it. Yeah. I don't think I've ever looked so happy. So,
brilliant. And then, like I said, I've got Stefan Delvian on Monday. So,
that's gonna be good.
Can't wait. You know, they've been great. The top 5 lads so far. Every top 5 has been brilliant. So, and how good was Scott tonight, Matt? He was awesome.
Yeah, very good. Thank you, Scott, for coming on. Yeah. We might have had 4 guests on. You know, we might have had Des on as well, but he just.
Des too famous. What Matt's trying to say. Scott's gone to his head, mate.
He doesn't want to spread himself too thin.
He overshadowed me, did he? That's it.
Yeah, you want to.
I don't know, mate. He's changed. He's changed. You know, there's only certain things he'll lean on now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like, he's gone like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He won't lean on a Fiesta anymore. Leans on a Ferrari. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. So.
Yeah, Des will be like this all the way through the stream. You wouldn't get a word in, Scott. So you know,
yeah.
You
go through his agent, Des. We can't be arsed with all that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of red tape, isn't there, now with him? Yeah,
loads. You know what I mean? Phone Andrew and say, "You all right?" Oh, he's just changed, Shabby. He's changed.
Yeah,
his fame's got to it. Good old Des. You're lethal, in how good he is.
Thanks everyone, and thank you, Scott, for coming on. Thank you, Shabby.
Very happy to. Thanks for having me on.
I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And we will be on next Friday with another quiz. The excitement! I can't wait. Yeah.
Wait to see some of these songs, all right? Because I've picked some cheesy songs that you'll know.
Yeah,
but you haven't heard in years, and you'll be like, "No way!"
Hopefully, Tez won't win again. He usually does. Oh yeah, I know that one. That's a 19-something. And God,
I've got to give Artez credit though, man. He knows his music.
Yeah,
we've done everything from movies to pop to rock to this to that, and it always comes out swinging, doesn't he?
I mean, I've got very good general knowledge. That's my thing. I know the most stupidest things sometimes. I don't know what, and so we need to do a general knowledge one sometime.
Your knowledge on movies is the one. I am impressed with what you know about. Your movies. It's like when we did those. Remember when we first started doing it, and Tez had played those movie effects, sound effects. Yeah. Holy shit, man! The ones that you got for that, I was like, how the France has he got that?
Yeah,
you know,
I think people got bored of it. Yeah,
people got bored of it.
I think they're a bit hard, aren't they? So some people are like,
but it's funny because it's like I say, it's just we only do the quiz once every 4 weeks, and it's just fun to do, and get everyone around, and you know, and like I say, I do get in trouble off YouTube on it, but thank you, Patreon. So that's all I have to say.
Yeah. All right. On that note, we're going to definitely get everyone's dropping off now. I can see it's going 30 now. It's going 25. Everyone's buggering off now. They're just waiting for morsels, but we're going to definitely go. So.
What?
We just see it as soon as it hits 10 o'clock. They go tick, 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 tick. Let's get less.
I've had enough of these 3 pillocks. I'm
off.
I'm off.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
See you next Friday. Bye.